Hey, baby. Hmm? I will. I definitely will, honey bunny. You're so sweet. I will, sweetie. Hi. Hello, not Danny. I'm well. How have you been? Welcome and happy holidays. If you celebrate. Good. Good. I'm so happy to hear that. Where exactly are you from again? Oh, you're welcome. Where are you from? Oh, wow. Okay. I'll be sure to remember that for next time. You're from South Africa. Nice. What time is it over there? Please forgive me for being all up in your business. Um, but it is 1:20 where I am. I'm in the U.S. Eastern Standard Time. Hi, Terrence. Hi, honey. 8 p.m. Okay. 8 p.m. All right. Okay, I'm trying to get an idea of what time it is where I am when I go live. What time what time you guys are chiming in? You know where you guys are from. 12:20. Okay, so you're an hour behind me. You must be like a little more Midwest. A little, one timeline over, time zone. Hi, Jaya. Hi. Oh, I love you too. Hello, guys. Welcome. Hey, no. Come. I should have got this shot in like the tree. I should have been next to the tree. I feel like that's a little more festive. Well, you guys got me. I can answer any questions if you have any. Got cards in my hand. That's what I'm doing. I'm over here shuffling. But also, I would like to get the tree in here just so that I can feel a little more festive as we do this. Please forgive me of the shakes. Actually, I don't know. I'm going to have to totally like realign. Which is okay. But I like really want the tree in there. Or maybe it can't happen today. Okay, let's try. Barely. No. Not today, guys. Next time. Okay. Hi, I'm well. How are you? Habib Mughal? Mughal. Habib Mughal. I'm well, guys. How are y'all? Come. Come say hi. Come up. Come. Say hi, baby. Say hi. I'm from New York. Say hi, sweets. Not to me, to them. Okay, guys. What's up? I got cards in my hand. I can answer questions. It's one free read per person. All additional insight is donation based. My donation information can be found in the description. But I'm here for you guys. 'Tis the season of giving. I've been doing this for pretty much, I don't want to say the whole season, but like I've been doing this for about 3 weeks now, and I like it. So I think I'm going to continue doing it. Her name is Jade, because of her green eyes. She's really, really, really green eyes. I'm not going to tell my age. My bad, turns. But what's up? Do you guys have any other questions? Not necessarily about me, about you guys. May I ask, what is that person that I'm in no contact with, current unspoken feelings towards me? You're welcome. Beautiful question that I can answer for you. I was looking for the questions. I'm like, you guys aren't curious yet? All right. Let's see. What's their unspoken feelings towards you? Satisfaction and happiness. So you got the Nine of Cups. What's their unspoken feelings? Yes, you can, Don Perkins. Go ahead and ask, honey. Nine of Cups is you asked what their unspoken feelings were, right? Okay, so this card is about fulfillment. Not complete emotional fulfillment, because that comes as the 10 of Cups, because the 10 is completion. So we're at the 9. All right, so what they feel right now is like, okay, they're satisfied. You know, the next step will be the 10 of Cups, and maybe that is when you guys would reunite and their feelings would be spoken. Right now they're unspoken, and what they want you to know is that there is satisfaction. So this could have came after a period of thinking, you know, just meditating on the situation, you know, them going through it, having that introspective phase, dissecting it, and doing what they needed to do to either grow from it or, you know, figure out ways in which they could finally like come back to you and like figure it out. But yeah, satisfaction. Okay, so they're not moping, they're not hurting, they're not upset, they're not going through it. It doesn't, not to say that they don't miss you, it's just satisfaction here. Okay, so they're doing well as far as going about it in a emotionally healthy way. So yes, what's their unspoken feelings? Nine of Cups. All right, satisfaction. Hope that made sense to you. Thank you. Yeah, she's adorbs. Oh my gosh. Terrence, honey, you're showing your age. Please let me know that you are above 18. If not, I gotta let you go, honey. You're welcome. You're so welcome, honey. Oh, thank you, Philip. Okay, so Dawn, are you still here, honey? What exactly did you want to ask about your dad? Oh my God, I'm so sorry for the phone shake. It looks like turbulence. My apologies. Terrence, you're over 18. Guys, thank you. Thank you for reacting. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What's the apologies for, Philip? Did I miss something? Hi, sweet pea. You good? Okay. Okay. Because if you weren't, I would have had to let you go. That's why. That's why I asked. That's the only reason I asked. Ooh. He has been really clingy lately. Okay. Oh, thank you, Philip. That was sweet. Thank you so much. Well, would you like a reading while you're here? Guys, can I also remind you guys to like the video? I don't know where it is. I don't know how they be clicking and knowing exactly where to go when they do this. And it's like, oh yeah, you pointed to the right area. Is it this way? Is it this way? Is it this way? Is it this way? I'm just supposed to say stuff like that. So thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the notification button. Oh, this every time I say it, it's so funny to me. Okay. Okay, sweet pea. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, honey. Thank you for doing it, but also confirming. I think it's really sweet that you guys like let me know, especially after I say it. Like, you know, I just want to let you know that I just did it. Thank you so much, because I really appreciate it. I'm not just talking for no reason. You guys actually like rock with me. Thank you. Thank you. What's it? Oh, yeah? Really? When's your birthday, Philip? It's coming up. Is it now? That's this season. Is it Capricorn season? That's today. Happy birthday to all of my beautiful, 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 beautiful Capricorns. I dragged it because I too am a Capricorn. So nice. January 14th. Happy birthday. Even though it's not today, it's your season. So go ahead and celebrate now. Happy birthday, honey. Does anybody have a question? No one has a question? I got you guys. Oh, thank you. And thank you. Thank you. March 12th. Okay. Water energy. She just rearranged everything. You guys are so quiet, which is okay. Explain, Philip. Yours is the 10th of September. Oh, you're a Virgo. Okay, still Earth energy. We have Earth and water right now. Nice. I got these cards from Amazon. I don't even know what exactly I typed in. I wanted rose gold ones. And there's a specific type of deck that I want. I just do not know how to locate it. I saw it one time as I was scrolling, and this was like during the pandemic, I think. And I never saw it again. Like my screen accidentally refreshed. I wasn't able to like it or do anything where I can like retrace my steps. And I've never seen it again. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. It was such a gorgeous deck. It was beautiful. Like where the spine was like this beautiful solid rose gold color. The entire deck was rose gold, you know, front and back. The illustration was very deep and, you know, just it was detailed and it was gorgeous. Guys, hold on. The baby is awake. I thought she was gonna be asleep the whole time. Her mommy got her. Her mommy just not got her. This live is funny. Okay, so what do you yeah, that's where I got the cards and they look cool. I was gonna order it. Yeah, go ahead and order it. I like it. No, she's okay. She's okay. Her mommy's here. Her mommy's here. I appreciate that. I think so too. I feel that as well. I hope it's soon because I really loved that deck. It was gorgeous. It was a standard Rider-Waite, at a little bit pricier than a standard Rider-Waite. But man, you should have seen it. It was so worth it. Beautiful. Are you gonna get them? You gonna get these? These cards? Yeah, I got the gold ones. I wanted to get the rose gold ones, and they did have a rose gold option, but like the front, I can't show this card. I'll get in trouble. The front of this is red, and my favorite color is red, so I'm like, damn, it's the red and gold combo. If they had a red and rose gold combo, I'd be sold. But they didn't have that, and because this was red, I was just like, I'm gonna have to do it. So that was just letting me know, like, you know, go ahead and get this one because, like you said, honey, I'm gonna run into that actual rose gold deck that I really, really want, and then, you know, I'll be able to get those, so I have both. Oh, thank you. Does anybody have a question? Hi, Eden. Does anybody have a question? This is kind of like a meet and greet. I think I'll answer maybe 2 or 3 questions. Is that the cat? I'm sorry. She was by my feet and I moved them. Thank you. That's not disrespectful. You don't have to be so apologetic, honey. You're not disrespectful at all. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And I am so excited for the day that it happens too. I could feel the shuffle. I saw someone shuffling. I was just like, wow. I'm pretty sure. I just already know. Comes in a cute little carrying bag. Like everything is just so cute. Cute little velvet purple carrying bag. Everything's purple. I think it does the deck have a hint of purple in it too? Something purple about the deck. That sounded wow. I know the carrying bag is, but I'm not too sure what else. But it just looked like such a royal regal. Like it was just such a beautiful cards. Yeah. Bye, Terrence. See you next time. Yes. Oh my God. Questions. Okay. So what or who is coming in for you this week? Okay. So this is for you, Debbie. But all right. So I'm gonna pull a card, and that'll let me know if it's a what or a who. Because with these questions, it's one per person. So if we get a what and a who, those are 2 different, you know. So I'm gonna just pull a card and it'll tell me the what or the who, okay, like you said. But to get a what and a who, it's, you know, you're welcome, honey. It's a what and it's a breakthrough. What's coming for you this week? A breakthrough in something. Happy holidays, by the way. So it could be the breakthrough in the holidays. Maybe you're going to receive a beautiful gift that's just going to mellow everything out, make things a lot more smoother, easier for you. I don't think you have an idea of what this is because with the Ace of Swords, we genuinely don't. It feels like a miracle, okay? This isn't something that we feel like, oh, I knew that was going to happen, because if so, it wouldn't be an Ace of Swords, okay? The ace would be signifying it's God-given. So, you know, that cloud here with the hand, okay, that is derived from... What kind of stem? What are they doing? Okay, that'll signify... That'll signify a hand coming from the divine, meaning that it is God-given, okay? So please excuse the play date. I promise they're having a great job. Like, they're having fun. They're just wilding. So it's going to be like miraculous to you. This isn't something that you're like, oh, okay, I knew this was going to happen. This happens all the time. No, this doesn't happen all the time, okay? This is something where it's like this cuts through the tension that you were feeling. Something is now lighter for you. So it's definitely going to be a wet, and it's going to be a breakthrough, okay? Something is about to be a lot lighter for you, and it's going to be given to, this is by way of God. Ashe. Why did I stutter so bad on that? That was for you, Debbie. Philip, you're in a relationship with a Gemini woman. That's your question? Yeah, Debbie. Yep, you got an unexpected surprise by God. That's for you, honey. You go check up on them real quick. No, it's not even, it's a long story. They're good. They just, I don't know why they play like that sometimes. That was someone's stem. They were holding a note. In the event that they start dragging it and getting a little too loud, I probably am going to go ahead and excuse myself, guys. I'm going to just go ahead and let y'all know. I feel their energy rising. We had a discussion before I pressed record, and they're like, yeah, whatever. It's the weekend. So, okay. No, I know. But yeah, I think because they're just being kids, I'm going to let them have the space. So, it was all good just a week ago. Nah, literally, the energy was totally different 30 minutes ago, which is why I even chose to do this. Just like, you know what, let me try. Now look. You okay? Hi. Did I paint the wall? Yes, I didn't do it. I added little touches. It was a conjoined collaboration, but I did like little things like this. I added little things like this. Thank you, Philip. Thank you, thank you. Does anybody else have a question? Ashe, Merry Christmas to you too, Debbie. Thank you for joining me. See, when I gotta do stuff like listen out like that, that's how I know. My time on here might be cut short. Hi, Courtney. All right, let's see if your DM is Tyler. Okay, so we have the Tower, and it's looking like a no. If Courtney is in your life right now, meaning if you guys are in communication, then you can expect some kind of sudden upheaval. So the alignment can happen where you are back in sync with who is supposed to be in your life as your DM, okay? Or if you guys are not in communication, meaning that you guys are not speaking, or you guys are at odds, separation, or whatever, this is the reason. The reason was this, okay? So your foundation is getting some type of like rewiring, revamping, where you're going to build on a sturdier, sturdier ground here, something more promising, something a lot more aligned for you. Not speaking, yeah. Then you're so welcome, honey. Hi, Winnie. Winnie, is that Winnie? Did I say it correct? Yeah. 7, you mean what's coming in for money? And welcome back, honey. Welcome back, Devin. What's coming in for money? Yes, okay. Hi. What's coming in for money? 8 of Swords, all right? So you might be catching yourself up in a bind. You might be spending a little more than you have. That's what I felt. That's the first thing that came to me with the 8 of Swords. It's like you're mismanaging somewhere, all right? You're misbudgeting somewhere. And it could be that there's some type of like sudden expense that you have to take care of that you were unaware of, that you didn't prepare for, meaning like that's the misbudgeting. Not to say that you're going to be very irresponsible with your finances, but it's just with this 8 of Swords, it's like you're caught up in a bind where it's like, oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm going to figure this one out. And it may feel scary, but the good thing about the 8 of Swords is like this is all up in your mind, okay? So what haunted house you at? Oh man, that's the children. They're having a time of their life. But the 8 of Swords, yeah. So like it may be sudden, it may be uncomfortable. It's like I don't know what to do. It may have you like, you know, I need to sit for a second and just think this out. However, it's not anything that you won't be able to get out of, okay? Because like I always explain this card when it comes up, but like look how loose these wraps are on her, or like the mask that's on her face. Nothing's actually tied. Like she's not in handcuffs or a barbed wire or something like that. It's not anything where it's like actually detrimental to your life. You could take the freaking wrap off and walk around in freaking Swords. But she feels as if in her mind all these things like are binding her, and if she moves, like she's stuck, she's cut, like she's done. But that'll be all up in your mind, all right? So like it may be sudden, but you got this. And good thing about it is you're polishing your brain. That's my 2 cents, at least. But you'll be good. Okay. Thank you, Philip. I feel like I missed. Winnie, you said, can I get a reading on my love life? You don't know what he's feeling? Sure. Let's check into your love life to see how he's feeling or what he's feeling. You said what? Yep. Let's check into your love life to see what he's feeling. Judgment, a renewal, a rebirth. I have to hide the naked people because they don't have no clothes. So there's this rebirth that's going to happen, okay? Would you say, you said you don't know what he's feeling? All right, so he's feeling like it, like, okay, so obviously, okay, so you guys in separation. You guys are in no contact. Because if so, you would know what he's feeling, right? He's thinking of coming towards you with a new, total new energy. Dang, I didn't know it was going to be so hot today. Please excuse me. I will give you guys such, because these are free reads, like, I'm a lot more, like, loosey-goosey with it. If we were one-on-one professional, I would not do this. But it's Sunday. I had time. It's a play day. Give me a second, my bad, y'all. I got it, baby. Oh, she did? No, you did. I'm gonna lie. My bad. Thanks, Ellie. Okay, so you could expect some type of reconciliation, okay? But I forgot I was supposed to cover them. Not only just reconciliation, but like renewed behavior, okay? So like that's like rebirth. This Judgment card is rebirth, rising from the ashes. Whatever ashes you guys hit, whatever burnt you guys to the ground, it broke you guys down to nothing, where you were bare and vulnerable, which is why I'm covering these people up. They're naked, which is why you were like, you guys were bare and vulnerable, buried yourself, and you know, like, this is who I am, whether you guys were triggered or whatever. But like, here we are ready to rise from this, and we can become stronger like a phoenix. So you don't know what he's, you said you don't know what he's feeling. Like starting over, like a fresh start. but coming out better though. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much for the hearts. And thank you for confirming that, Janat, uh, Jonathas. Oh, Jonathas. Am I saying that correctly? I feel like I am missing someone's question. Okay, that last one that I did, that was for you, Winnie, if you're still here. And this one, when there are several, okay, that's what I just responded. Thank you so much for the hearts again. Should you approach your coworker unique in a romantic way? Hi, Tobias. Welcome back, honey. Should you approach your coworker in a romantic way? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like pour your heart out too. Don't be weird with it, okay? Like if you should approach your coworker, maybe this is the first time that you're expressing these feelings. So don't be weird with it, okay? Like don't run your coworker away. However, you don't have to hold back. All right, so be as authentic and raw as you feel the moment calls for, okay? If you feel it in the moment, do it. You don't have to feel like, oh my goodness, like this isn't that time or place or anything. I feel as if whatever you do, however you show your feelings is going to be received with this Ace of Cups, okay? So it's a total yes, and embrace your feelings. So cute. I'm excited for you. So excited for you. Monroe, welcome back, honey. Do I see more money coming in? Do I see more money coming in for you this week? Do I see more money coming in for you this week? We have the world. Oh, I'm supposed to do the covering thing. I zoom all up in that too. Y'all saw that? Anyway, we got the world card, all right? Y'all know what the world card is. If you're not familiar with tarot, it looks like this, but she's naked. Also, it's signifying like, but it's the ending though. Like, so you know how we look like this when we're born into the world, right? We don't have any clothes on, we're naked. We come through a portal, like that is us, okay? That signifies the beginning, the start, the freshness, okay? The alpha of life. But here, as the world, this is the card of completion, the total end, okay? As far as the major arcanas, I know I said 10 is the number of completion, but those are for the minors, okay? That's when we go ahead and go into the next cycle for the minors. But for the major arcanas, the world would be the final card, the completion card, okay? So, I just dragged it. As far as money coming in for you this week, like this, you went through a series of lessons where you had to start from the beginning. You had to start from scratch like a baby. Like you just got here. You need to learn the ropes, at least for what you're calling in, what you need, what you want, blah, blah, blah. But you've reached the end where it's like, okay, now you have the wisdom. Now you have the management skills. Now you know what to do if God were to bless you with an abundance of whatever it is that you're asking for, so that you wouldn't blow it. You know how to multiply. You know how to keep it going. You know how to use it for your life. You know how to ask for exactly what you need, and a couple of what you want, you know, and not be greedy with it. I could go down a laundry list. But as far as the world card, you've reached that point as for all of your lessons where now you're able to handle an influx of money. So as far as this week, expect you coming to realizations like, wow, I did it. Like, you know, I feel myself leveling up. I could feel myself ascending. I feel myself being able to handle and manage and thus call in more money this week. That was for you, Monroe. Now, Danny, you want to know if you will get the job. Okay, let's see. You have the world card. The world card. Boom. All right, so you can expect the situation to go into your favor. All right, the wheel is going to. I was about to drag it again. Yeah, that was for you, now, Zanny. You got the world. I mean, the wheel of fortune. Why did I want to say the world? You got the wheel of fortune. The wheel of fortune. Yes. Taurus and Destiny. You want to know if you and your love, will you and your love get together? Will you and your love get together? Okay. Now the Six of Pentacles. Yes, y'all will get together. So funny that the Six of Pentacles came out, because that's literally the card of give and take. Will y'all get together? Absolutely. And it will be reciprocity, reciprocated, equal give and take. Yes, y'all will get together. That was for you, Taurus and Destiny. You feel aligned? Good. Yup, that was for you, not Danny. Good thing you feel aligned, because your intuition was letting you know. You're so welcome, honey. You're so welcome. You want to know if there's serious and honest love coming your way? Sure. Is there serious and honest love coming your way? So you got the Four of Swords. So they're saying to rest and surrender, okay? That does not mean no, there is not, but there is probably going to be a period of resting and recharging and preparation for you to prepare for when this actually does happen. So maybe there's angst in the question, or excitement, or you know, something about you wanting to expedite the situation, but they're saying to rest. They're saying to rest and surrender to the situation, okay? Meaning to just let it happen, all right? And the quicker you do this, the quicker it can happen, but it's not going to happen a moment before. There's a period of resting or recharging, or at least learning yourself in your season of singleness that you need to do. Doesn't mean you can't date, you know? You're just looking for, you know, your ever after, right? You're asking, you said, is there serious and honest love coming your way? Yes, meaning like you want your permanent person, your end all be all, something very serious. You're not going to expect something serious right now, meaning because your focus is supposed to be on yourself, or at least surrendering, you know, meditating, just recharging and refreshing, and, you know, dumping whatever is not serving you anymore. You have to release all of that stuff, and you do so by being still. So they want you to be still and just breathe for a second, and after that you have that, you know, you move on to the next cycle. But yes, that was for you, honey. Nat, you want to know, and thank you for your like. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you for confirming that you're actually liking. Thank you so much for the communication, the engagement. Thank you for the subscribes. I always let you guys know when I'm on here. I'm supposed to, but also smart to say this, that if you do just recently subscribe today and you haven't already done it, press the notification button so that you're always notified for when I come on and I do these reads, okay? I don't always necessarily announce them. I've done it one time, and I may here and there, depending on what the live consists of, but generally for the free reads, I kind of just like come on and whoever finds me finds me. But yeah, moving forward, it might be a little different, but like just for right now, hit the notification button so that you're always aware of when I come on. They are having a great time. So that you're always aware of when I come on here and, you know, do these. But okay, Nat, you want to know, will you find someone in love for 2026 aligned with you? Would you find love in 2026? Will you find someone in love? Ace of Swords, you have a breakthrough in love. Will you find someone? Yes. Doesn't mean that this is your end all be all, but will you find someone? This is what you're specifically asking. Will you find someone? Yes. You will find someone who is a potential suitor. This is somebody who you feel as if you can have a conversation with, clearly, because this is the Ace of Swords. So someone who gets you mentally, somebody who is your caliber, okay? This isn't anybody who you are out of their league or they are out of yours. You guys meet each other at the same level, so there are no games that are to be played. You guys can hold a decent conversation. It is totally up to you guys, free will, if you guys want to take this all the way, all right? But you do have a breakthrough in love where you are going to find someone, all right? So yes, that's for you, Nat. Anything in new love coming your way? Nama Delmar. Anything on new love coming your way? Let's see. Anything on new love coming your way? This has a lot to do with you as far as new love. This is something that you are going to be attracting, okay? So I'm hearing the more you pour into yourself, the more you buckle down on like just investing into yourself, showing up for yourself, just doing things for yourself, you know? Like don't skip the gym if your body's telling you, hey, go to the gym, go to the gym. Don't eat that bad meal, eat the one that's going to let you glow. Make sure you're hitting your skincare routine, you know, do the things that's going to invest into you, okay? It makes a big difference later on down the line if you're just like, oh, but it's just, I mean, I wash my face already. Do I really have to wash my face twice? Like it'll make a big difference a week later, you know, like just do it. But like the small nudges that your body's telling you to do so that you can pour into yourself, do that, all right? As far as love, you're going to be attracting the love that you give to yourself. That's the reason why I say all this, okay? Because if you're interested in seeing love outside of you, then it's going to start within first, and then you're going to attract that. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is attractive. So you're not going to see that love unless you attract it, okay? So this is literally your formula right now. What was your question? You said, because I want to read it verbatim so that I can answer it verbatim now that you got me. Wait, hold on. Anything on new love coming your way? Yeah, so this is as far as new love, it would be what you're attracting, okay? You're attracting new. You're attracting new things, and it's not going to be of that past frequency that you were dealing with before. So chances are this has nothing to do with the ex or people of your past timeline, which is why you want to pour into yourself now, okay? Do things now, today. Do something different. It doesn't have to totally be different. Like it could be you washing your face, but it's you washing your face today and not last week when you were with your ex last week, you know? Like I'm saying, do things now where it's refreshing your energy. Like you're calling your power back to you and you're refreshing your energy. That's the Queen of Wands, okay? Stay attractive like that. Pour into yourself so that you can attract that new. If you're looking for love, that's your formula, and that's how you got to do it. At least that's what they saying. No problem, Philip. Thanks for joining. Devin, you want to know how your baby mother views you? The mother of your child. You would like to know how she views you. Six of Swords, as if you're handling things. As if you're handling things, but let me break this. This is interesting. Let me break this card down. The Six of Swords is somebody, how she views you. Okay, so like let's break this card down real quick. Okay, so like if you look at the card, it's a guy who's on a boat. He got the little stick, you know, so that is what's steering him. Boom. And if you look closely, that is a mother with her child, right? This card signifies smooth sailing. It's like going into calmer waters. Like, but you came from the turbulence. Hey, girl. Look, go ahead, do you think? You came from the turbulence, which was the Five of Swords, where it's like chaos. You guys are arguing, competition, winning at all costs. You know, people are stubborn, whatever. Now we're at the Six of Swords, where we're not even moving like that no more. You know, so like you guys could have came from Five of Swords energy, where it was like, you know, nah, I hold the dominance. No, I hold the dominance. It seemed like a power struggle, but now it's like, you know, like you could have did the mature thing, you know, and it was just like, you know, I'm gonna choose the smooth path for my family. I'm gonna choose the smooth path for my child. You know, that you did the mature thing. So she's viewing you as somebody who's a lot more calmer, a lot more patient about the situation. All right, like you're taking more control over it. So I don't drag it. Yeah, that's how. Man, maybe I don't have no idea, but I saw it a little bit. I ain't scried too much. I saw a little bit though, I gotta be honest. Not the I'm cold now. The wind just blew my window open and now I'm freezing a little. I just wanted it cracked. You didn't have to do all of that. Thank you, but I'm not that hot. Starlight, you want to know? Putting your earbuds in. You're hilarious. Starlight, you want to know when will you marry? Starlight, if you would like to know when you will marry. So y'all can see me shuffling. The devil. Okay, so you have work to do first, which is funny that they showed me this card. So you got the devil. I gotta cover up the cards because they too don't got no clothes on. But you got the devil card. Okay, so that means you're in some type of contract, some type of bind. There is a block that is preventing you from even accessing this, info. So you have some type of contract, some type of bind. It could be a past relationship, a past marriage. It could be, I could go down the list. If we're talking spiritually, this could be something that happened in a past life. Like there's some type of bind there that you need to break, and that could be the only way that you're able to prosper and have that life that you're looking for. Maybe you could have had a series of excuse me, that I'm tripping over my words. Wow, that's a download too. Give me a second. But you could have had a series of unfortunate events in your relationships, and the reason being is because you still have this negative cloud over you that won't allow you to prosper in situations like that. Okay, because the other side, the healthier side of this devil card is the contract, is the bind. Okay, when you bind yourself to somebody, when you marry somebody, that's the legal binding, the legal contract. All right, but there's some type of bind that you're in that's preventing you from being able to bind to something else. Does that make sense? So you're going to have like some type of serious cord cutting here. And I think you have an idea of what I'm saying too. But this is something that you have to get over, something that you have to break, something that you have to heal through so that you can make room for a stronger contract like this. All right? That's for you, Star Life. Diego, can I do a reading on your romantic relationship? Meaning, are you in one, or do you want me to? What exactly do you mean? Can you be a little bit more specific, Diego? Will Octa Pharma accept your one vein tomorrow? You're welcome, Starlight. Will Octa Pharma accept your one vein tomorrow? Can you elaborate, honey? Do you want a yes or no? You really don't have to elaborate if you don't want to. But do you want a yes or no? If you want a little bit more details, I would need you to elaborate because I don't. Are you talking about your actual vein? Got it. Okay. No, sweetheart, we got the Five of Pentacles, okay? So I'm seeing some type of rejection here where you're gonna get like some type of turn down. All right, doesn't mean it's not going to happen ever, but tomorrow, as far as tomorrow, no. I feel like it's a turn down, as if like they want to give you more, like you have more things to check off the list, like you didn't quite hit everything, like there's something missing. Maybe you don't have enough iron, or your height and your weight, the ratio is not where it needs to be. It's something in regards to that, where, oh, you don't have this type of information. It's something like that. So that's why I was like, it may not happen like right now. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen ever, but tomorrow I see you getting turned away. All right. Small veins. Yeah, probably something like that. Okay, so if it's a situation like that, they're probably going to be like, okay, no, you need to eat a little bit more. You need to drink a little bit more, so that your brains could be a little bit more visible, and then boom. Something like that, like some type of criteria where you're just like, okay, well, you have to hit this. You need to do this. Not today, honey. But yeah. I feel like I just... Sorry, Diego. You said just the season that you're in. A reading on your romantic relationships in the season that you're in. Sure. You have the Nine of Swords, so you stay up at night thinking about a lot of things, more than likely your past. Could be your ex. Maybe like, what are you supposed to learn from it? I knew it! So you stay up thinking a lot about something that just recently happened, and yeah, it hurts you. It hits you in the feels because it's the Nine of Swords. It's not anything that you could just be like, all right, well, you know, I don't care. It's the Nine of Swords. Look at this person who's sitting on the bed. Like, that's why I was like, you could be up at night. Their hands are burying their head, and they just feel very overwhelmed. So look, right here, you're asking me, what are you supposed to learn from it? Like, this is probably what's keeping you up at night. You're like, yo, what am I even supposed to do with this situation? Yeah, it happened, but like, now what? Like, how do I move on from it? Like, because I still feel these feels, like my heart is still with the situation, but the situation doesn't call for us to be in communication, to be together physically, you know, like, you know, verbally, if you guys are not speaking. But you feel where I'm going with this. The season that you're in, you need to overcome these feels, okay? Because the card that's after this is the Ten of Swords, which is the healthiest situation that you could be in right now, but you're not there yet. You're in a Nine of Swords. You're still stuck on what happened. So you're probably replaying the situation over and over, thinking that that's how you're going to learn the lesson, or that's how you're going to figure it out, but that's not, all right? You're going to have to actually let yourself go through these feelings, go through these emotions, like feel the feels and let it go, so that when you actually let it go, you can get to that Ten of Pentacles. That's the, excuse me, the Ten of Swords. That's the number of completion where it's over. Like, you put yourself through the cycle. It's like, okay, I took myself through it. Yeah, it hurt. Yeah, it sucks. That's mad freaking swords. Like, after this Nine of Swords, it's the Ten of Swords. 9 plus 10, that's 19 swords. Imagine if you had to go through 19 swords. That's mad swords. But like, swords represents the mind, okay? The suit of the mind. So like, that's you taking yourself actually through it. It could be a painful experience to actually honor your emotions, raw, vulnerable, and bare. You know, a lot of people like to run away from those vulnerable feelings, but with you, they're saying that you have to face it, you have to go through it, take yourself through it, okay? And because that's the only way you'll be able to like shed that feeling and truly like let it go. As far as your relationship energy right now, it's the Nine of Swords, okay? So you need to take yourself through whatever actually happened, allow yourself to process it so you can let it go, or you'll just be stuck here. That was for you, Diego. Ready or not? Yes, you can have a reading. What kind of reading would you like? A general one? Let me know. Lara, you would like a... You're welcome. You're welcome, Diego. Lara, you would like a love reading? Sure. Ready or not, you'd like a love reading as well. Okay. Everybody's in line for love. Love is in the air. That was corny. Okay. Laura, you would like a love reading. You got the King of Pentacles. All right. So expect someone to come in and spoil you. Expect spoilage. Expect high maintenance. Expect prioritization. Oh, that's nice. King of Pentacles is somebody who likes to do for someone, wants to see them put up, okay? I don't want to see you struggle. Let me make sure that you have everything you need. You like to eat bacon? Let me bring home the bacon. Like, this is somebody who wants to do for you, okay? Meet all your needs and actually be the one to do it. Don't want to just be like, okay, you got all your needs? Oh, that's what's up. This person wants to be the one to meet those needs, okay? So as far as a love reading, you can expect somebody to come in as a strong King of Pentacles, like with heavy just like giving energy, just wanting to be there for their person. Yeah, somebody who knows how to take care of their partner. You can expect this person to see you very soon. Or if you're with this person, you can expect them to step it up and start pouring into you a lot, all right? Expect a lot of dates, expect certain gifts, expect words of affirmations, but that's not enough. Like this person is very, and I don't want to say that's not enough because it is, but speaking as far as the King of Pentacles, this is somebody who's a little bit more materialistic. Not to say that he's shallow, but this is somebody who like is a giver as far as that. He likes the tangible things. And it's not just the him energy, but it's a dominant energy, which is why I'm saying him. It's a masculine energy. So this could be a girl, this could be a guy, but as far as the King of Pentacles, this person is very dominant and they're giving, okay? I'm getting masculine energy, but they're very giving. Lots of gifts, lots of tangible things. Yeah. Taking care of business. Ready or not, you would like a love reading too. That was for you, Lara. That reading that I just did, that was for you. But all right. Ready or not, you'd like a love reading as well. Little duck. Little duck. I got you, honey. You are next, okay? And you want to whatever kind of reading, surprise you, whatever card comes out. That kind of thing. You're welcome. But okay, ready or not, you would like a love reading. Seven of Pentacles, interesting. So they're asking, what have you sown? What have you done? Are you somebody who runs when your emotions get too big? Are you somebody who's had your heart broken and it's allowed you to turn into the villain in the story? Or did it make you stronger and allow you to polish your discernment and go in a direction that you see for you? You know, what exactly have you done in love so far? This is what you're going to be experiencing, okay? So Seven of Pentacles is a heavy card of karma because it's literally you reap what you sow. But it's like, okay, like, yeah, it could be a beautiful, bountiful harvest, but what have you sown? So as long as you're on the positive side of things, then yes, it will be a beautiful, bountiful harvest. But if you're on the negative side, then you could be expected to be hit with a, you know, series of unfortunate events, and you could be one to like cheat the to cheat the lesson and be like, oh yeah, well, I've sown some bad seeds, so I'm just not going to date. Like, okay, you could not date right now, but that'll only prolong your lesson. So that just means when you go back to dating, then you're going to start the lesson again. Like, you're just going to resume everything. You can't run from it. So like, as far as love, if you're going through with love, you can expect to see all the karma come back to you right now. Here's a period where the universe gives you everything that you gave it. So what have you put into the universe? What have you put into the air? Did you treat your partners right? If it seems as if you are somebody who is destined for great love, or now is your turn, or you deserve love, you deserve your person, your end all be all, then you can absolutely expect that and then some. Okay, this person is going to check off that list. They're going to have everything you want and need. They're going to make sure that you are good, safe, comfortable, like you feel good without a shadow of a doubt. You know that this is your person. However, if you're on the negative side, it's going to be a whole bunch of BS. So, you know where you stand with that. You're experiencing karma now, ready or not. Yeah, ask yourself what kind of karma. And the karma that you're experiencing, that you can definitely compare that to your love life. So, yeah. If it's bad karma, it's just like, damn, like it's not done yet because it's a harvest, okay? But if it's great karma, it's not done yet. It's only scratching the surface. You have a little bit more to go. Thanks, Nadzani. I appreciate that. Okay, wait, little duck, you said, okay, so whatever card comes out, got you, honey. No way. You guys got the same card. All right, so I'm getting totally different energy for you because you asked a totally different question. And honestly, the cards is not just, you know, you read it and it is what it is. That stamp of approval. You literally match it with that of your intuition. So I'm getting a totally different message with this card, okay? So let's remove the energy of the reading that I just did. This is the same card, but as far as a general read, you too have karma that you are about to face, okay? So I'm seeing with you though, like it's just blatant, all right? I kind of just see it. I kind of feel as if you're already on the positive side of the karma, all right? But more so what I want to focus on with this is it's like, With the Seven of Pentacles, you're in an energy right now that you truly deserve, okay? So like Ready or Not just said, like, you're already experiencing the karma. Who I'm speaking to right now, this is for you, little duck. You said you are experiencing, I mean, I know that you're experiencing the karma right now too, but the emphasis that I wanted to put on this is after the Seven of Pentacles, it's the Eight of Pentacles right now, okay? So it's like the karma that you're experiencing right now is preparing you for that. You have a beautiful harvest coming in that's going to help you to focus on yourself more, because after the Seven of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles, and that is the card of self-mastery. So you have all this beautiful, amazing stuff coming in, and they're gonna be like tools. Like right now you're just like, yo, this is amazing. Like, I love this era that I'm in. I love this period. It's helping me to be like more in my bubble, in my energy, in my frequency, more authentically myself. Like I'm more eccentric, and it's like perfect. Like God's up there rubbing his hands like Birdman, because it's like perfect. This is exactly the energy that I need you in, so you could go out there and you could do more, okay? Because after this energy is the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like you're experiencing this bountiful harvest, because you're supposed to take all that like fire that's given to you right now in disguise as rewards, because they're going to be rewards. Like, you're going to be touching a harvest, okay? So you're going to feel all this as rewards, but it's going to give you ambition, motivation, and like that fire that you need to go ahead and master yourself some more, so that you can do it again and again and again. All right, so yeah, that was for you, honey. That was a nice read. That was for, what do I keep forgetting? That was for you, little duck. That was for you. All right, Jason, you said, can I tell you what to expect about your love life? What to expect? Okay. All right. Can I tell you what you can expect in your love life? Oh, yes, sacred space. Yep, just ask me a question. I have an intuitive reading, whatever comes out. Sure. Got you, honey. Got a few people ahead, and then you are next. Wait, where am I? What to expect next about your love life? What to expect about your love life? Okay, this is for you, Jason. Queen of Wands, what you can expect about your love life? Everybody's, what's up with all these synonymous cards? It's the same ones coming out. I promise you, there's a lot of cards. But okay, so we have the Queen of Wands that showed her face not too long ago. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is attractive. So you are attracting somebody who is very attractive. This person will check up all the things in your list, okay? She's going to be beautiful, stunning, somebody who treats you well, somebody with lots of confidence. She's not going to have any low self-esteem. And I'm not saying physically, meaning like as far as you. So she's not going to come to the situation thinking, are you my person? This person actually, she's not going to have cold feet. There we go. She's going to actually feel as if she belongs there. So the Queen of Wands is somebody that you're attracting, and vice versa, because she's going to be attracted to you too. Okay? What you can expect about your love life? Attraction, a glow up. Oh, right. This also comes with the glow up. The Queen of Wands comes with the glow up. That energy, that attractive energy, because you're attractive, right? Comes with the glow up. So expect that. I love you too, Jonathan. May you have an intuitive read. Yes, sacred space, you would like a intuitive read. An intuitive read. Little Dash. You're welcome. Hi, Kodiana. All right, so sacred space. You would like an intuitive reading, whatever comes out. Sure. Strength. You got the strength card, okay? Intuitive reading, whatever. Okay, so they're saying to be strong, to hold on. This could be a tough week for some people, okay? Not projecting that onto you, but I'm just picking up what I'm feeling in the atmosphere. As far as strength, the holidays could be taxing sometimes on our body, on our mind, on our finances, our wallets. It could be a lot. So they're saying to look within, all right? So whatever feels like a heavy responsibility, a heavy burden. I'm getting the word burden. I feel like I should say the word burden. Like something that you have to fight inside, like, because it's the lion here, okay? And you would be signifying the person who is in the white, Like you're a lot stronger than whatever it is that's inside of you, like that's just yelling at you or roaring at you, trying to get your attention or trying to appear ferocious rather. Um, um, yeah. So they're just saying to hold on, to be strong, okay? To be strong, to carry yourself through this week, okay? You're doing a great job to remind yourself to remain pure. And remember that this is the season. This is the season for that, for purity, for love, for giving, for just being present. It's not all about what you can do to, you know, for somebody else as far as what your finances could take or showing up with the biggest and the best anything. Sometimes being yourself or just showing up grounded and pure is the gift in itself, okay? Because imagine if all of humanity did this, then we would be better as a collective. But your frequency alone, this is what's important, all right? So calm whatever it is that's roaring inside of you and carry yourself through this week with grace. Oh, baby girl. Giving you huge hugs, okay? Giving you huge hugs, okay? And I didn't say it like that as if I feel bad for you or anything. I am not projecting that at all, okay? Because that is not a situation where you need to feel bad for yourself at all. We are praying Godspeed over your situation where this happens expeditiously. You're in and you're out of there, okay? That is not your final stop. This is definitely temporary. And you're so very welcome. Happy holidays to you and your baby girl, okay? But you absolutely got this, especially with that strength card. You want to know, hi Jagriti, welcome back, honey. You want to know how Ami will feel after reading your message tomorrow? Sure. You want to know how Ami will feel after reading your message tomorrow? Ashe. Ashe, can we send some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy to Sacred Space? Okay. How will Ami feel after reading Jagriti's message? Ten of Swords. It might be a little heavy. It might be a little heavy, okay? Good thing, though, is the Ten of Swords is the number of completion. So there's something that is to come after this where they don't feel as if they're stuck anymore. It's not a Nine of Swords where they're stuck on a situation. They're stuck in a cycle. They're replaying it over and over. It's the Ten of Swords. So this person's receiving a lot of clarity. It could hurt their feelings. It could hurt your feelings. I see that there's some type of like, oh, well, that was harsh. That was hot, but it was honest. Something like that, all right? So, yeah, with this Ten of Swords, look how this person feels. Kind of defeated, but it's like, I needed that. I needed to hear that. I needed to feel that because at the end of the day, it is a 10. Like, I needed to complete that. I needed to close that cycle. So you guys close the cycle some way, somehow. With all the swords going in his body, there's no blood coming out, all right? So whatever it was, it may have pierced him, but he's still here, okay? There's no blood coming out. So, it wasn't anything that ended. Even though 10 is the number of completion, it's just like, okay, this is what needed to happen. This is what I needed to hear. But, ouch. So that's how you would feel. That's how Amit would feel. That was for you, Jagriti. Welcome back, honey. Thank you for being here. Ebony, you want to know if you're going to have a baby? Sure. Will you have a baby? You're welcome. You're welcome. Will you have a baby, Ebony? The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like if this is something that you actually want and you need the wheel to turn into your favor, yes, you have the Wheel of Fortune where the situation is going to turn around in your favor. You're so welcome. Aw, yeah. Expect things to turn around in your favor. You could be doing things that prepare you for this, to align you with this. If so, it's working. Ooh! It's one card per person, so I can't, you know, show the card and, you know, explain the card or whatever. So I could be fair all across the board, but I just saw another card. I confirmed it, so it's like a double yes. Oh, and you asked twins. Oh my God, I'm about my business. Sorry. Okay. Enjoy, Ebony. That was for you. Okay, Kodiana, you said, I would like to ask about your last ex-boyfriend's intention towards you during the separation and lately coming in with communication. During the separation and okay. Huh? So y'all were separated, and he lately, like just recently, came in with communication. Is that what you said? You would like to ask about your last ex-boyfriend's intention towards you. You're in separation. Yeah. Okay, so y'all are separated, but he hit you up, and now he pokes in. Right. So he's in it. Okay. I just wanted to get it. Okay. So you want to know what his intentions are. Gotcha. I'm here. We here, sis. All right. What his intentions were, since still babble questions. Totally fine. It is totally fine. I just wanted to make sure I understand, so you know I'm not talking about something completely different. What's up, Mama? Sit down. Please pick one card for you. Got you. Total fun. You're next, honey. I got you. Okay. Now in separation. He just recently hit you up. What's his intentions? What's up with this man? Two of Pentacles. He want to make things right. He's righting the wrongs. If you're in separation because you've declared separation on you guys, it's uncomfortable for him. It's hard for him to deal with this. And he just wants to feel as if there's some part there. He's testing the waters, probing, trying to see where your heart is. Maybe he knows that you're not going to break. Maybe he knows that this is actually what he deserves. Or maybe he's actually trying to pry his way back into your life. But some way, somehow, he's trying to right the wrongs, okay? So he's actually cool with, I don't even want to say he's cool with however this results into. He just doesn't want to be on your bad side. So, like, he's righting the wrongs, you know? Like, we want to make things a little even. We want to balance out the scales here, okay? You know, we want to, things went a little too left. We want to go a little right so that we can be right in the middle. Like, those were his intentions. That was for you, Kodiana. Oh, total fun. You said a card for Deepali and Rajiv's relationship. Deepali and Rajiv's relationship. One card. Sure. The Wheel of Fortune. You guys are getting the same cards. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So things are about to turn around in you guys' favor. If you guys are... And I'm seeing that this is a turn for the better, okay? Because regardless of how the wheel turned, the wheel's going to turn regardless. So this could be a good thing or this could be a bad thing. I'm just saying that, you know, just because. But I feel like for you, this is going to be a good thing. So if you guys are in a bad place, then you can expect for things to turn around for the better. But if you guys are already in a good place, then you guys can expect to, like, receive an upgrade. So, if you guys are just dating right now, I don't know, maybe you guys would discuss marriage. If you guys are already married, maybe you guys would discuss children, you know, some type of upgrade, buying a house, settling on some type of, you know, property, or, you know, establishing some type of business. I'm seeing some type of increase here because it's the Wheel of Fortune, but also a big change, okay? Things that's, you know, big enough to change the dynamic of you guys' life, like something that's big enough to pivot the direction of you guys' relationship and lives. So yeah. Something big is going to happen for you guys. That was for you, Total Fun. A card for a future partner. What? Jade, stop. Okay. A card for your future partner. This is for you, Johanna. This is for you, Johanna. You got the Eight of Swords. So this is you in your mind. Eight of Swords could be somebody who's nervous. Really, this person is really somebody just who overthinks a little too much. Okay, so you feel stuck, like you're in a bind. You don't know how to move. You're trying to stretch a little, you know, be a little bit more flexible, but it's hard for you to. It's tough. Okay, with the Eight of Swords, it's like you have to allow it. You got to put yourself out there. Something about this is coming off like you're a little too stiff and you're repelling your future partner. Okay, put yourself out there. Heal from the past. Okay, do not carry your trauma with you. Don't move as if you're closed in, you're boxed in. You have a limited understanding, a limited outlook on love. Okay, there we go. A limited outlook on love, where like you're just allow yourself to be a little bit more flexible. Put yourself out there. Drop your previous expectations. Maybe your standards were unrealistic, and that's not to say to settle, because absolutely don't do that, but it's something about your energy and you closing yourself off to this future partner. Okay, so yeah, I could definitely see you want your future partner, but I also see that you're nervous to attract that. Okay, you have to put yourself out there and experience love. You have to date people in order to find which one is yours. We can't be like, all right, well, yeah, I just want my person to just find me. I'm not going to date though, because I'm nervous. I don't want to put myself, the dating pool sucks, I got pee in it. Yeah, dude, but you have to actually put yourself in there and date somebody, so that maybe one of those persons, like, you're going to marry. Like, it's not just going to be where Source drops this person in your front step like an Amazon package. Like, you have to actually experience life to run into this. Okay, so I'm seeing that you're closing yourself off to the situation. So your future partner is definitely out there, but drop the band-aids, drop the wraps, let go of the blindfold, and walk around all these swords to find them. Okay, they definitely ain't about to walk through these to find you. How they even know what you look like? You got the blindfold on. Like, you gotta, that was a download. You need to close the door to some part of your past, some chapter of your past. Who was that for? That was Johanna. That was for you, Johanna. Oh, thank you. Yes, my tiny little assistant. She has an attitude right now, but it's okay. Still keep her on payroll. Or payroll. Payroll. I would really appreciate to hear if your deepest wish is going to happen. Sure. Is your deepest wish going to happen? Your deepest wish. Is your deepest wish going to happen? Eight of Swords. This card has just been showing itself. Your deepest wish is not going to happen right now because you are holding yourself back from this deepest wish. Maybe you're thinking about it too much. Maybe you're too fixated on it. Maybe your thoughts are actually what's navigating the universe to withhold this, okay? It's something about you being stuck in, like, I don't know why these same cards keep coming up. Same card, but totally different explanation, okay? So, if you were to take the blindfold off and release yourself from these bandages, realize that all these swords around you cannot harm you, and just, walk around them, then yes, you will be open to receiving these beautiful blessings, okay? Otherwise, if you have a whole bunch of swords around you, how can the blessings reach you if you're being guarded by swords? And these swords would be the thoughts in your mind, okay? So if your thoughts are guarding these very things that are coming in to, that you're actually able to receive, then you're not going to have any room for it. You got these swords here, okay? These are your thoughts. So you have to get rid of those. You have to pull all those swords up one by one, uproot all those negative thoughts. The minute you give yourself a negative thought, the minute you get nervous or fixated on whatever this dream is for happening, like the minute you hit yourself with oh, well, what if it doesn't happen? Or, you just get too structured. Sometimes if we put too much emphasis on what it is that we want, then you're going away from divine's plan. Like, sometimes when it comes to divine orchestration, we are in no control at all of how it happens. We know what we want, but how we want it. So maybe you're controlling the how, and that is causing a block, okay? That could be the very block that you're causing. You're trying to control the house. So allow yourself to relax, okay? Relax for real, for real. You have these bands around you, and that's you being uptight and really stiff and nervous and not as flexible as you need to be to truly call this dream in. So uproot, okay? Work from the ground up. Uproot first, make room, and then receive. Oh, sorry. Hi, Radiant. Radiant. Thank you. Did she put a hit on your life? Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, that's no good. I'm gonna make some sauce. Okay. How long I've been with you guys? Wow. 8118 could be significant for somebody. Oh wow, and I just saw my angel numbers too. 8118 could be significant for somebody. That's a mirror. That's why I want to say that 8118. So maybe someone, that was a download for somebody. That's like a mirror time portal. Whatever you were thinking at that time. It had any relation to some type of mirror, reflection, reciprocation, portal, something. Just confirmation. Alrighty, so did she put a hit on your life? Ace of Wands. Talk about a hit. Yeah. If you just wanted a yes or no, yeah. You see like how they're holding a stick? That's what came out to me. But the Ace of Wands is a yes card anyway. Like an absolute yes card. Yeah. That was for you, Cynthia. Okay. She's clingy right now. You're welcome, honey. Does anybody else have any more questions? Thank you guys for asking too. Thank you guys for trusting me with your spiritual insight. That's why I say thank you for asking. You guys trust me. Thank you for trusting me with your spiritual insight. Thank you for being here. Thank you for rocking with me. Hello from South Africa. See, this is why I'm appreciative. This is why I'm grateful. This is why I say the thank you that I do. Because I'm meeting everybody from all over the world with it. Like, you guys are just finding me. How are you finding me? This is so cool. And we're here. We're engaging. Like, this is too cool to me. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the more hearts. So cute. Jade, some of those hearts are for you, honey. You care? She cares. She's just a cat. I'm sorry, I keep keep shaking the thing. Oh, thank you. You guys, I love you guys too. I really do. I'm very grateful for you guys. Y'all are actually interacting with me. It's too cool. That's what makes me grateful, because it's one thing to just be here, be a spectator, which I appreciate as well. Come as you are. Some people are introverts or very shy, or just don't do the talkative thing, and you really don't have to. But I appreciate the presence. I appreciate the energetic exchange, and I also enjoy reading you guys, whatever it is, spiritual insight that you need a reading on. I really enjoy doing this. I didn't think that I would be doing it for the collective. When I first started doing this, I thought it was for myself. But God was like, okay, you understand it now? I was like, yeah, I got it. God was like, all right, go. I was like, whoa, where am I going? And now, boom. I've been doing readings ever since. And it's so funny because I just thought I was going crazy. I'm like, nah. Because this is not my background. I didn't come from this. Long story. Maybe I should do a background one day. Story time. for how I got into this. If you guys are interested, that'll be fun. But yeah, I really didn't think I would be out here doing this for people. Had no clue. Yes, maybe I am a princess. You can ask a question. Yeah, I think that I think I'm gonna do it. I think that'll be a really fun video to make. If you're interested in any readings, like if you guys actually do tap into tarot on YouTube, I invite you guys to hit my actual feed. My videos are posted. If any of those titles resonate with you, click on the video and catch that reading, okay? The only videos that I have posted right now are strictly readings. But I think one day I am going to do like a background story of how I got here. I think that'll be so funny. I tried so hard to ignore the call because, like I said, I thought I was going crazy. I was like, God, yeah, sounds great, but I'm not going to do it. I'll still just read for myself. And man, like, I had to listen. But okay. Does anyone else have any other questions? I had some time on this beautiful self-care Sunday. Not only is it a self-care Sunday, it's also the beginning of the winter solstice, depending on where you are. I think everybody is pretty much hit the... Well, I think we're all on the 21st now, as far as like the world time. I think we're all here. But yes, it is the winter solstice, the beginning of it, okay? This starts the beginning of the fourth quarter for the astrological calendar, not the astrological calendar, the astrological year. Beginning of the fourth quarter. The beginning of the fourth quarter before the astrological year completes. Boom. And then we hit the new year in spring. But this should be like a season of reset and rest. Not rest as far as procrastination, but like a hibernation way where you're recharging and preparing yourself for that fire energy, or that power, that rebirth, that phoenix rising energy in the spring. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing everything that you need to honor yourself in a healthy way this winter season. All right, don't be out here overdoing it. Don't be out here lazy either. You feel something bad is cooking for you? And is OFFC short for office, please? Let me know what that means. And what's OFFC? Let me know what OFFC is. Office, got it. Yeah, I figured. Okay, so you want to know if something bad is cooking for you in the office. You feel something bad is cooking for you in the office. Is it true? Eight of Cups. I think you're picking up on the right thing, honey. With the Eight of Cups, it might be signifying that you might be being let go soon. Either you're being let go or you're choosing to walk away. But I see you parting ways with you in this office, okay? It's actually, I got another download from this. This is actually a good thing because the card that comes after this is the Nine of Cups, okay? So if you're going to be experiencing the Eight of Cups, like, yeah, you're walking away from it. This was emotionally disappointing. We wanted it to go a different way. However, you know that this is no longer serving you. This person who walks away in the Eight of Cups, regardless if it's your fault or not, how your office views you, whatever, it doesn't matter. All that you can control and you should be worrying about is yourself right now. And as far as yourself right now, you're going to be experiencing something better after this anyway. So who cares if it was convenient or if they were paying you well or you just got used to it or whatever. Like, maybe you figured you needed this job, you wanted this job, you wanted to move up in this job, but this job you will be parting ways with, and there's going to be something that's better later, okay? You're going to be receiving an upgrade. The only card that comes after this is the Nine of Cups, and that is satisfaction, that's emotional fulfillment, a card of receipts. So you're going to feel a lot more comfortable there, a lot more aligned, like you belong. You may be parting ways. You're picking up on that for a reason, okay? But it's so that you could be given something better. So that's for you, maybe I am a princess. Congratulations in advance. Just take yourself through the feelings, okay? It may not feel good when it happens. It may not feel good when it happens. Just let me say that. But do know what comes after this is something way better. Okay, Jasmine Jordan, you want a card for your finances. Hi, baby. You want a card for your finances? Hi. Two of Pentacles. As far as your finances, they want you to manage better, okay? Get yourself in a lot more alignment with your finances. They want you to budget better. Make sure that what's coming in matches what's going out. That you're not spending more than you're making. That you're putting something away for a rainy day. You know, you want to be on it as far as that. Make sure your finances are balanced. Let me see what exactly you said verbatim so that I can give you this reading verbatim. A card for my finances. Yeah, that was pretty vague, pretty simple. So they're going to give you a pretty vague and pretty simple answer. Okay, so you said something about a card for your finances. If you're looking for them to get better, then it's going to get better by way of you budgeting, by way of you managing better. Okay, the simplest tweaks will result in the biggest soars or the biggest skyrockets in your finances. Okay, you can take a huge quantum leap when it comes to your finances by doing the smallest of things, and they're saying for you right now that's what you need to do. So you need to make sure that you're in a balanced state. All right, just make sure you need to do that. This isn't anything where you have to go harder or pick up another job or make sure you have this and this and no. Just make sure you focus on what you got right now. Focus on what you have right now. Make it cleaner, make it a little bit more organized and more polished, and let that work for you. Okay? Dang. Maybe you are a princess. Maybe I am a princess. Yes, you will be strong, honey. You definitely got this. Okay? Feel the feels if you need to, but you definitely got this. What's coming after, you're going to be very grateful that there's room for that. All right. Fee. I do not know how to pronounce your name, honey. Please apologize. I mean, my apologies. But you said, are you on the right path career-wise? Are you on the right path career-wise? God, this girl is a ferret. Are you on the right path career-wise? Queen of Cups. So yes, you are. Yes, you are. As far as your career, yes, you are. All right. You're just in a softer era right now when it comes to your career. Okay. So like your passions are being tested. Excuse me. Even though the suit of passions would be wands. Excuse me. I'm seeing it's like, how much do you love what you're doing? Okay, so are you doing this from a place of love? Are you showing up just for the love of it? Like, are you really pouring into what you're doing because you believe in it that much? Like, this is actually something that you're interested in, and you know, like all that stuff. Yes, it's just a softer period in your timeline right now where you're getting to see, or maybe like recharge, repolish, revamp your intentions for your career, your love for your career, your reason, your why for your career. Okay, that was for, dang, I do not know how to pronounce your name. Fiaes. Fiaes. Yes, that was for you, honey. Oh, thank you, Kodiana. Yeah, see, that was me in the beginning. That was me. It was just me and my friends. It was kind of like, if you know, you know. And then it just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and God was like, go ahead, do it. So yeah, now we're here. But yeah, I'm glad that you were led here as well. It resonated. I'm so glad. Thank you. News girl, thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Oh, and I didn't even see your question. You want a blind poll? Oh, she gotta be kidding me. She's serious. Sweetie. Jade, get down, mama. I'm sitting right next to the tree. I don't know if you guys won't be able to see. Ooh, she's like obsessed with it. Yeah, she's obsessed with the tree. Okay. News girl, you said one card general, blind card read. Sure. You love cats? Yeah, this is my first one. She was given to me by my dad. Very randomly. It just happened. I had a choice. But it was very randomly, and it was just like, here, I want a cat. I was just like, oh my God. But it's life, so yes. But oh my God, what do I do with a cat? So I had no idea what to do with her, but now she's my baby. All right, so news girl, one card blind read, sure. The devil, you have some type of bind, contract, something, some type of bind or contract, okay? Yes, very intuitive. Very, 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 very intuitive. She comes around a lot when I tap into the cards. I think she knows what's up. I want to know who she was in her past life. It's like, yo, who are you? But anyway, I only stopped it like this because, you know, you're the one who asked the question. Otherwise, I would have given all of my total attention to you, honey. But, okay, so you have some type of bind or contract here, okay? One card blind read, you said? If you're going off of my intuition, okay. This could be a good thing. This could be a bad thing. This is a one card pull, so I would need like clarification if I were to go off on that. But as far as a good thing, it's like, okay, you have this bind, you have this newness, okay, like a marriage, or you signing a NDA because you've got some top career, you know, whatever. Like these are the good things about the devil card, okay? This is signifying a contract, some binding of you to like where it's not just like, oh, fly by night, or we pay you when we want, or we got you when we want. Like, no, this is legally binding. All right, so there's something in it for you. This is a big payout for you, a big reward, something in it for you. Also, the negativity to this is that it is the devil card, okay? So with some type of binding, it usually comes with some type of, it doesn't have to be legally. This could be an obsession, some type of like negative entity that's tied to you that wants your energy, wants your power, does not want you to be too far, because then that means there's no them, or that there's no spark that they're receiving, okay? So take it as how it resonates for you. This could go either way, okay? But heavy on the binding. At the end of the day, there's a binding that you know exactly what I'm talking about, that you need to focus on right now, that is asking for your attention. Like there's a big focus, a big emphasis on some type of binding in your life right now. And if it's a negative one, then you need to do what you need to do as far as the cord cutting, because it's not a positive one. Like it's not healthy. It's not going to show positive results. Like you're going to be upset that you're in this negative as bind. Or if it's a positive one, then you make sure you dot your I's and you cross your T's and you protect yourself, okay? Because nevertheless, this is the devil, all right? And the devil comes with some tricks. So although it is a contract and it's something that you want to attach yourself to, I guess, if it's in a positive way, because it's also the card of like materialism. You know, the devil is like material, luxury, you know, high fashion. That's the devil. You know, like things of the material realm, the imperfect, you know, cars and ish, things that we say don't matter. But when it comes to the devil card, like, you know, there's the ins and outs. There's the as above, so below, as within, so without. You can't just be all spiritual. The physical matters as well. So I just said so much, but yes. I hope you got where I was going with that. No, I know, honey. I know sometimes we look at the devil and we're just like, oh my goodness, no, I don't want that. But that's not what the devil means, okay? The devil isn't always, oh my God, that's the bad card. The devil is just literally of that binding and like of the physical. Binding and of the physical. That could mean obsession. It could be many things. But that's why I just went off and gave you the reading the way I did. Maybe your attachment to past. Yeah, heavy on it. Like with the devil card, it could be that as well. It's a binding though. So if it's your attachment to the past, you need to do what you need to do to cut that cord, because it's the devil, okay? This is a little bit deeper than a minor arcana. This is a stronger hold. All right, so if it's an attachment to the past, you need to do that work that you need to do to shed that energy, okay? Let me see what your question was verbatim. A blind card, yeah, you need to do what you need to do to shed that energy, to rid yourself of that, so you're not a part of that anymore, so that you can move forward. Hi, Mojo Music. Welcome, honey. I have a flocked Christmas tree and all the fake snow is just on my sleeve right now. You guys can't see it, but it's just like, it looks like it's snowing. Every time I go like that, I had to move it, like my arm. You're welcome, News Girl. You're so welcome. Thank you guys for being here. I would like to remind you guys to like the video, share it if any of your friends or your close peeps are interested in tarot or anything. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that. If you have, thank you so much for being here and returning. Thank you to my new subscribers who have just recently subscribed because you've clicked on this channel. And also, if you've recently subscribed, do not forget to hit that notification bell so you guys are always aware of when I actually come on and I do these free readings, okay? Not often do I announce it. It's kind of like catch me when you can, because I do offer my services if anyone is interested in an in-depth reading, something specific or something other than the one free read that I'm giving. Like the title says, any additional insight while I'm here is donation based. So if you are, catch me while I'm here, because that's donation based. But after this video, when you catch me outside of this, if you're interested in an in-depth reading, I do offer my services, and that can be found in the description on my page. All right, so go ahead and email me, reesrising@gmail.com. Allow up to 48 hours for a turnaround time. And like I always say, thank you in advance for choosing me for your spiritual insight. Had to do my 2 little second PSA. But back to the questions, if anybody is curious. I think I got maybe 20 more minutes on this for you guys. Maybe 20 more minutes. Because there's food being made and it smells good. I want some. Just sitting here drinking midday coffee. Now I'm hungry. Mwah. Besos, besos, besos to everybody. Where's my other deck? Where's my other deck? I don't know where my playing cards are. If anybody here also reads cards, you know that you could read a playing deck as well if you want to be a little bit more discreet. If you want to have your cards in public and you're not comfortable with people knowing that you're into tarot or want you in your reads or anything like that, you can actually read the numbers on a playing deck. Just saying. I like doing it a lot. Hi, Ash. Catch me if you can. Is that saying something to you? Hello, baby girl. How are you, sweetie? Good. Okay. Here, Shep, you want me? I'm not on here for too much longer, sweets. I can't hear you, baby.
I still want to hug you.
Oh, okay. I'm not saying you gotta go. You cold? Okay, baby. Is it working? Oh, no, your legs are good. Good? Okay. All right. Catch me if you can. Sorry, guys. Catch me if you can. You've heard that saying a lot. So, is it saying something to you? It's 8 p.m. in the UK, Mojo Music. Nice. It's 3 o'clock here. Where I am Eastern Standard Time in the USA. Ooh, too many cards. Let's see. Catch me if you can. Wheel of Fortune. You guys are just recycling these cards today. Okay, so catch me if you can. Things are about to start going in your favor. Things are about to be on the up and up for you. Okay, things are about to turn around. Catch me if you can. It's kind of like to your haters. I don't even want to say your haters because boo, that's so low vibrational. But like anybody outside of you, anybody who's just, you know, seen you as the underdog, or just, you know, didn't see the good in you, didn't see the power in you, didn't see what you hold. All right, so catch me if you can. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna be moving too fast. I'm gonna have too much momentum. I'm gonna have too much motion behind me. Catch me if you can. I'm gonna be doing to this. I'm gonna be into this. I'm gonna be into this. You're going to have a lot of accolades underneath your belt. Okay, so you're going to be accomplishing a lot and succeeding in a lot of things. Catch me if you can is absolutely trying to get your attention, because you're about to be out of here, man. You're about to take off. That's for you, Ash. Congrats in advance. Sure. You want to know how your crush feels about you? How does your crush feel about you? Hey, baby. Hi. How does your crush feel about you? Knight of Swords, focused. Focused, okay? So they think about you a lot. Focus on you. How does your crush feel about you? This person is very focused, okay? I got this two ways. So if this person has noticed you, then they're focused on you, then they have their mindset on you, okay? Then this is somebody who seeks you as well, but just hasn't made their move yet. Or if this person is just literally your crush and they haven't noticed you at all, it's because they're so focused. This is somebody who has a sharp focus, like very like I don't see nothing else. Like I'm here for what I need. You know why I'm here. Like kind of like that energy. So this person is one track mind in the best of ways. Not calling them like, narrow minded or anything like that, but definitely like sticking to the plan kind of energy. So yes. Well, you said, can you know what your crush feels about you? If you want to know how they feel about you, then they only have their eyes set on you. That's how that would resonate for you. Oh, thank you, Ash. Thank you so much. And you're welcome, honey. You're welcome too. Okay, you want to does T ever think about you, and will you guys be together again? It's one or the other, Pauline, okay? So, because those will be two different answers. Do they think about you, and will you guys be together again? Because they could think about you, but then they chose to like part ways. Those would be two different answers. So choose which one of those you want me to answer. Hi, Mojo Music. You said you've been in Hermit for 4 months. Is that your question? You have a question in regards to that? Pauline, does he think about you? Okay. Does he ever think about you? Page of Wands. So yeah, here and there, in and out. Page of Wands is somebody who explores, okay? So this person could have been thinking about you in different ways, trying to see if you guys could cross paths. Page of Wands is exploring, okay? So if this was the Page of Swords, I'd be like, oh yeah, this person's on your page. They kind of stalk you a little bit. They think about you so much in and out that they have to like they have to scratch that itch by seeking that information themselves. But this is a Page of Wands, so it's more so action, the physical, okay? So like same thing, but in the physical. So they're not sitting there snooping by ways of a communication or anything. They're just trying to figure out for themselves. They want to see with their own eyes type thing. So yeah, I mean, maybe this person, if you work with them, walking around in your area, if they know where you work, they're going around your job if they know where you live, not to scare you and be like, oh yeah, this person's stalking you. However, you wanted to know, let me see what you said verbatim. Oh my God, wait, hold up. You said, does he ever think about you? Yeah. Yes, he does. Can't stop thinking about you, but so much so that he's trying to run into you, okay? He's trying to, sweetheart, you're shaking my table, and you need to stop. Either walk away or sit still. Huh? Go ahead. Okay. Just turbulence. Yeah. So he thinks about you, and we'll try to make it so that he can see you. Will you and Emmanuel? That was for you, Pauline. The female Kenny, you want to know? Oh, and welcome back, the female Kenny. I remember you. Will you and Emmanuel Rivas get together soon? You want to know, will you and Emmanuel Rivas get together soon? Too many cards. Sometimes cards fly out and I will take it, but that's too many. So. The sun. Yes, yeah, we'll get together soon. And it'll be happy days. Monday, Tuesday, happy day. Yep, that was for you, the female Kenny. Yeah, we'll get together soon. You're welcome, Pauline. Am I caught up? I think I'm caught up. Wow. And it's 111 on the timer, too. You want to ask who will your next relationship be with? The female Kenny, you can email me to further see a breakdown of my description, or if you want to see a previous one, like an actual chart, you could go on my page, look underneath my post, maybe scroll a couple, and you'll run into it. It's not too far, but I have it listed there. If not, you can email me. I'll send you the automated response in response to that, which also shows you a breakdown. Okay, but we start at 11:11 as the most generalist one. For a specific general read, that is 3333. Okay, but the most basic, we start at 11:11. All right, but if you want, because I'm here, these are donation based, and this is the only time I accept these. So, you know, if you have a question or some type of insight that you want, you can ask me here for a donation versus booking me for a reading. Just want to give you a heads up. Just want to give you a heads up. All right, but in the event that you catch me outside of this and you do want to go ahead and book, yes, I invite you to locate my email in my description, contact me there, and I'll walk you through the process further, okay? But okay, who will your next relationship be with? Six of Pentacles. Who will your next relationship be with? Six of Pentacles. I'm getting some type of grounding. Some type, whatever your sign is, the direct opposite of that, okay? I hope that makes sense. If you're astrological, look on the astrological wheel, and whatever your sign is, the absolute, like, direct opposite of that, that's who you're going to end up being with, okay? This is a Six of Pentacles. This isn't giving me a name, and nothing's jumping out to me, as these are free reads, so it's like one card per person. I would need a lot more cards to get total clarification. But since it's one card per person, I'm getting like the access that I do have. And this is somebody who's going to mirror what you have, okay? Bring what you have to the table as well. Match your energy. Reciprocate that of what you have, okay? So that's why I was also, it's heavy on the opposite. This is a mirror, your twin flame. You're actually attracting your twin here. This is somebody who you could look outside of and be like, oh, you are just like me. Excuse me, sweetie. Yeah, like this is like you're just like me kind of thing. So with the Six of Pentacles, who will your next relationship be with? This is a giver, a receiver, somebody who wants to pour into you, somebody who sees the good in you, somebody who only wants you to elevate, and you're going to mirror what you got. All right, so if you bring greatness to the table, then this person will bring excellence to the table. Okay, they only want to see you guys grow and thrive. That was for you, a beaut. The way we. You want to know what you did, win the dispute between the bank over your house. Okay, will you win this dispute with the bank over your house? Five of Cups, so no. Okay, Five of Cups is, you see how this person looks a little sad? It's like crying over spilled milk. at least it's crying over spilled milk. So you may not win the dispute. However, there's something in it for you. It's like, okay, we didn't win the dispute, but there's going to be a but in there for you. Okay, you're going to walk away with something. This person is crying about the 3 cups that are spilled over, and yes, that is the majority of the cups that they had. They still have 2 that are standing, so there's something to be grateful for. Okay, so crying over spilled milk, yeah, it may not turn out the way you want, but analyze your outlook on it, because it may not all be too bad. Okay. Mojo Music, you said your partner broke up with you after you suspected infidelity. Will he reach out? Okay. Will he reach out? Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Yes, he will reach out. Reach out with a gift too. Ace of Pentacles. That's come bearing something. There's some type of offering here. Come out with an offering, okay? Usually the Pentacles is a physical offering, but it doesn't have to be. With the Pentacles, it's just signifying some type of big something, enough to change the dynamic of a situation, okay? So an offering, it could be like with something like this, it could be a ring, a proposal, some type of proposal. If it's not a traditional one, like getting on one knee and say, hey, will you marry me? Some type of proposal, as if like, hey, this is what I did to change. Will you accept this behavior? You know, it's going to propose, he's going to propose something to you to have access back into your life. And it's going to be a beautiful one, if you ask me. No, I don't condone infidelity. However, I'm just reading the situation here, okay? With this Ace of Pentacles card, it's like, I called it beautiful because this ace, the ace always signifies it being by way of the divine, okay? By way of divine orchestration. So however he shows up, he's done the work with God. This is something that he's worked out with his spiritual team, okay? We all hold free will. We all have access to free will. So if you're not open to receiving this, then you absolutely don't have to. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, well, just because you change it. If you're not in the energy to receive it, then oh, so be it. But like, will he reach back out? Yes, and it'll be like this, you know, with the offering, with some type of, you know, he's stepping up. He gonna step. And stepping with that of his spiritual team. Right? You got God beside him. It's not anything that he was just like, all right, let me try to ruffle her feathers. Let me piss her off just to see if she'll take me back. Like, no, he went through it, and this is something that, you know, his team whispered into his ear, and he was just like, okay, you know, let me do this. I'm ready. So I dragged it, but I hope that made sense. The Sheikah. You don't know what you should do in your love life. You want some guidance? Sure. Guidance for your love life. Oh, you're a Pisces. Okay, I'm just now seeing this. Sorry, guys. I'm scrolling really slow. I just passed that too. Hello, sweetie. Okay, some guidance for that of your love life. Let's see, honey. Page of Pentacles. All right, so it's kind of like started from the bottom energy. With the Page of Pentacles, that is the first... This is the first person that you would see when you come to a fresh suit, okay? It starts out as a page. So that signifies new. The Page of Pentacles. There's some new type of journey, new opportunity, new something, a new door that you're going to be opening. It could be you moving to a totally new area. You know, you have a new caliber of people that you're dating. It's new, something new, all right? Maybe you feel lost or you don't know what to do because like you're exactly where you need to be. With the Page of Pentacles is new energy, okay? And when you're in this fresh start, you don't know what you're doing because you're a page. You're a page. You're not a queen. You're not a king. You haven't reached those seat levels yet when you're on the throne, or you have that insight, that wisdom. You know, you have to take yourself through the journey. So you're right where you need to be. You're right in the beginning where you're learning things right now. You're taking yourself along the journey so you can realize what you want want, shed what you don't, and really give yourself the opportunity to call in the love that is like right for you, and not just be out here winging it, you know, like not being out here settling for whatever's just out here. Like, nah, you want the love that you want, the love that's rightfully yours. So with you being in page energy, this is good, because this is healthy rather, because this means that you care, and this means that you're paying attention. You're a student right now, okay? It doesn't mean that anybody that you date, they're not going to be it. There's just a lot for you to learn right now. So if you don't know what you're doing and you need some guidance, let me be the one to tell you that you are doing exactly what you need to do, and you are exactly where you need to be, okay? You're doing the right thing. You're just in page energy, and it feels weird. It feels uncomfortable, like you don't know what you're doing, but it's only because it's new. It's only because you're new, but you're doing what you need to do, okay? So take yourself through this ride, baby. Enjoy. If it's dating that you're doing right now, okay, date. If you don't know what caliber of a person that you're calling in, okay, allow yourself to be that messy. Allow yourself to be new. Allow yourself to be a student. Allow yourself to be fresh in this, okay? Who cares if you don't know what you're doing? So you're learning yourself as you take yourself through it, okay? So they just really want you to really embody that page energy and allow yourself to go through it so that you can really learn yourself. You can really learn what you want, what you don't. A lot of times people don't take themselves through that honest phase, through that honest journey, those honest steps, okay? They're just out here dating. They're just out here settling, hoping and wishing that they just land upon the right one. Like, are you actually dating with intent? So you're moving with intent right now, and it's just new. That's all. But you're doing what you need to do, girlie. You got this, okay? Mother of Wands. He broke up with your ex because he was inconsistent. He told me he loves me, but then he ghosted me a few days later when he asked if he wanted to talk. It's been a week of silence. What's going on? Okay. Mother of Wands. You want to know what's going on. He broke up with your ex because he was inconsistent, and out of nowhere he just ghosted. All right. You want to know what's going on? Sure. Seven of Pentacles. So he could feel as if he's, oh man, I just felt so much. Where's my lighter? I'm gonna hit the sage real quick. I don't even know if it's gonna blow because this window's open. You got the Seven of Pentacles, okay? And he feels the karma. He feels some type of karma catching up with him. So if he was inconsistent, I don't know why I get that. There was something that was hidden. There was something that he was hiding, something that he wasn't revealing. And you know, he made those promises like, oh yeah, you know, okay, I'll fix it, I'll step up. And then when it didn't happen, maybe he realized he can't do it. He doesn't have the conscience to. He doesn't have, you know, like, because there's something about it that's false. Something about it that's like fabricated. Something about it you don't know. So it was uncomfortable for him to, you know, excuse me for the stage. It was uncomfortable for him to continue on knowing that he's coming at this untrue, you know? So woof. As far as what's going on, has been a week of silence. Like he's dealing with the effects of it. He's dealing with the karma, okay? There's something that he didn't tell you, and the more he doesn't tell you, the bigger it gets, because he's reaping what he's sowing. So he's sowing some silence. The reason why you're experiencing the silence is because he's hitting you with the silence. Like you say he's inconsistent, there's a reason why he's inconsistent. Like there's some silence as far as you guys bond that he's not letting you in on, and then boom, thus like you guys are now in separation and not speaking as well. But he's feeling this, okay? So until he can actually come forth and let you know what's going on, he's just racking up a whole bunch of BS. Like it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is what he's sowing. So I don't know, maybe he feels as if he just gets away from you, it'll go away. If he gets away from you, he won't have to deal with what he's reaping, because technically he's not, you know, being untrue to you if you guys aren't together, you know? Like I don't owe her my loyalty, I don't owe her any truth if we're not together. So I don't know. Yeah, that's his energy. Kelly Brown, you want to know what your advice is in love? My apologies for calling you Khalil. You want to know what your advice is in love? What's your advice in love? Ace of Cups, you have a lot of love to give. So to receive this love, you want to be this love, okay? This is love by way of the divine. Anything that is an ace is divinely orchestrated. But it's also something that signifies the more you have, the more you have to give. Look how this cup runs over like that, okay? So embody this love first. Be the epitome of love. Walk with love. And the more you do that, the more the universe will want to pour back into you, because as within, so without, all right? So advice for you in love, you have lots of love coming to you, but make sure that you embody that love, okay? And if you are embodying that love, then you can pat yourself on the back and give yourself a big hug when the harvest comes in, and you can like literally physically see the overflow of you like overpouring into yourself and thus receiving that in the universe. All right. Yeah, you're doing something correct. You're doing something right. And because of this, the universe wants to pour back into you. The universe wants to reward you with lots of love. All right. So yeah, cup run over. And the more you have, the more you have to give, okay? So if you're looking for romantic love, or the person that you share a romantic interest in, then this is like a polishing, a preparation for them, okay? You can expect the next person, or if you are in a relationship with somebody, give me a second, you can expect that next person to receive the best of you. Or if you are in a relationship with somebody, then this outpour, this overpour of love is going to come from them, and expect for you to be able to mirror them, okay? Because like I said, the more you have, the more you have to give. So even if it's your person who is the one pouring into you, receive that love, and then you will be able to pour back into this person even better. Like you're going to be able to show up in a better way, okay? So that's why I always say lead with love. Lead with love, lead with love, lead with love, all right? Because the universe will reward you for that. You'll walk right into an abundance of love doing that. You are Nimesh. Oh, that was for you, Kelly. Trivia music, you said you were Nimesh. Will Ashiana come back to you? You're in no contact. Will Ashiana come back to you? You guys are in no contact. Ten of Swords. So it's looking like a no, okay? It's looking like a no. Looks like a contract or a situation. There's been a closure, the closure that was needed, okay? So they took themselves through the mental process. They thought it through. They had the clarity that they received. And they just decided that maybe going your separate ways is best. 10 is the number of completion, so they kind of just like gracefully bow out. Why people always talk about love and relationships? Well, because love is the highest form of frequency there. So, you know, everybody, did they have a relationship with God? Well, yeah, if you do have a relationship with God, you will be leading with love. And I guess that's why they care so much about that energy, because it's the strongest frequency, okay? It's okay to ask about love. That's what we're here to do. We're in the physical realm. Otherwise, we would just be spirits floating in the abyss, in the heavens, all right? In a totally different dimension, in a totally different realm. We're here in the physical realm because we're supposed to experience this. This is life school. We're supposed to experience love, all right? You're not supposed to shun yourself from love. I get it. As a reader, I expect different questions, you know, a lot more questions about ascension, but I totally understand when there's an influx of questions regarding love, because it's the strongest frequency. It has the strongest pull, all right? All right, thank you, Kodiana. Have a beautiful day. I'm pretty sure you left already. I'm so slow at scrolling. Sorry, guys. We had been living together and he moved out. He broke up with him suddenly. Mother of Wands. Interesting, honey. Very interesting. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome, Mother of Wands. Megan, let me know which one, okay? What advice do I have, or what is he really thinking? It has to be one or the other, all right? One card per person. If you're still here, rock with me, and you haven't already done it, go ahead and hit the like button. Saying this because I know I'm supposed to, but also I'm very appreciative of when you do it, because it helps me out a lot. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And if you have recently subscribed, thank you for being here. Thank you for returning. TK, you're a returner. Thank you, honey. Thank you for returning. I always notice when you guys return, especially when you engage. I won't know if you're here until you engage. It's not going to give me a list of everybody's here. I'm going to have to see when you guys engage. So yeah, but I appreciate your engagement because that lets me know that you're here. But I definitely remember usernames and returning ones. So I always give you guys a shout out when I notice you guys. I'm really, really grateful that you guys came back. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. The way we's. Am I saying this correct? The way we's. The way we's. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I receive those blessings. Okay, you said, what is he really thinking? What is he really thinking? Okay. Page of Wands. So what is he really thinking? Of exploring, of wandering. This is giving me a wandering eye, wandering thoughts. What else is out there? You know, curiosity in an explorative way. Like he wants this curiosity elsewhere. If that makes sense. I hope that made sense. TK, you said you missed your chance on Thursday to claim your queen. Would you try, if you tried again on Christmas, seeing Martiana and Marsa, would you, hold on, would I succeed if I tried again on Christmas? Okay, so you missed your chance on Thursday to see your queen, to claim your queen. Would you succeed again if you tried on Christmas? Okay. Hi, TK. Three of Pentacles. Wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I don't know why this gave me baby Jesus energy. You know how they go to the altar with baby Jesus? It's giving that. So like heavy confirmation because it was literally giving me like baby Jesus energy. But I also heard like maybe that's going to be a very what's the word I want to use? Helpful day. Maybe she's going to be in an amazing mood and she's going to receive your offer so well. All right, I'm seeing help of your spiritual team. It's like the Three of Pentacles is collaboration, assistance, help. But I'm seeing the way they went to the altar, it's spiritual help, okay? And especially for it to be such a spiritual day like Christmas, then I'm seeing like everything is going to be spiritually on your side. It's like the heavens are going to open up for you and just make this whatever gesture you're bringing to her successful. All right, so yeah, I think you should definitely go for it again on Christmas. Seems very beneficial. Rewarding, not beneficial, successful. Gotta read the thesaurus. That was for you, TK. Oh, thank you, Iceman. Oh, you retracted it. I already saw it. Wait, did you retract it or does YouTube do that? Because I see that happens a lot, but I saw it and I appreciate that. TK, why'd you say that? Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Don't be nervous. You said you was gonna do it. Why are you nervous now? Absolutely, Pauline. Go ahead and let me know when you do it, okay? Once you confirm, you could go ahead and I'll confirm it on my end. But then you can go ahead and type in the chat and ask away. I want to remind you guys, when you guys pay for a donation read, it's not just me giving you one card, okay? I pull as many cards from as many decks as I need to, all right? So I'm just pulling all the information and doing as much as I can since you guys chose to energetically give to me, and I appreciate that. That's that energetic exchange. Pauline, honey, you would go to my description. There's a link for PayPal. And if you don't have or utilize PayPal, there's also my handle for Cash App. All right, I'm accepting PayPal from, I want to say 20 different countries. If you can find your currency on there, I don't know where you're from. But also Cash App, okay? have other ones that I haven't figured out like what's going on yet. I had to really tweak the PayPal one, and I gotta figure out the other ones. For right now, this is what we're working with though. TK, you're not feeling good about yourself. That's why you're doubting. Aw, but you said you were going to do it. You missed your opportunity. I get it. And maybe you feel as if this one might be a missed opportunity too. But hey, you asked the cards, and that's what they had to say. I don't know. I feel like you should go ahead and go for it. For a day like Christmas, you never know. You know, put yourself out there. You will never know if you don't try. You're going to hold yourself back from an experience for as long as you don't, you know? Being vulnerable in love comes with its risks. But that's the beauty of it. That's the bravery of it. Okay, Pauline, honey, I've received your donation. What's your question? Oh, you're welcome, TK. When is Aditya going to text you back? Three of Cups, very soon. This is a card of celebration. Very soon. Very, very soon. Very, 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 very soon. And it'll be worth the wait. Okay? So just wait. Just wait a little bit. Just a little patience. All right? Not too much of a wait, because you're going to be happy when you receive this text. So it's not like this person isn't trying to ghost you. All right? This person is just maybe busy. Okay? But when you receive this text, you're going to be very happy. So it's not going to be long of a wait. I'd say maybe the tops 3 days. Three of Cups, maybe tops 3 days. Okay, we can't rush people sometimes, and I'm gonna hurry up and go into the next one. I just really want to say this. Sometimes we get too caught up in the nowadays, because I vividly remember back in the day where we didn't have such access to people so easily. But like, we can't just assume just because you have a cell phone and it's always on your hip that you have to immediately hit me back once I hit you up. We never know what this person's doing. Okay, so just because they haven't said anything yet, if you did reach out to them, doesn't mean they're not going to. You're going to be very happy when they actually do reach out to you. It's just give them some space for themselves, their personal self, right? Just for now. Maybe they'll be a fast texter later, but give her 3 days. Pauline, you said, are Mary, you're welcome, honey. Are Mary and T going to break up? Is she going to leave on her own, or is this going to keep on dragging? Are Mary and T going to break up? Queen of Swords. Are they going to break up? Oh, we're already starting out very sharp, very spicy, very fierce. Queen of Swords. We have the Fool. So this is definitely giving breakup, okay? It could be by way of an argument. Somebody has some harsh words to say, and it could be very honest, very truthful, especially with the Fool card. That's a card of like innocence, like I'm bearing myself. You're getting total vulnerability from me. But also with the Queen of Swords coming out first, and then the Fool immediately after, it's like, okay, you're going to get what I have to say regardless, and I don't care how it results. Like the Fool, if it breaks us up, then so be it. Like, that's, wow. Give me a second. Let me keep pulling. What you said, is she going to leave on her own? Page of Cups. Yeah. Is she going to leave it? No, this is... Whew. So many questions, so many downloads I am receiving. The Moon. 7 of Pentacles. The Emperor. Is she going to lead the King of Swords? We got the King of Swords and the Ace of the Queen of Swords. Dang. I'm about to get the what's the tea. If you don't mind, I would like to take a sip of coffee, because I got to spill. I'm going to be talking for a minute. Give me a second. All right. Are Mary and T going to break up? Yeah. Yeah. Will she leave on her own? or is this going to be dragging? You got the Ace of Pentacles that sits as the overall energy, okay? The Page of Cups is in line with the Fool, so someone here is very immature. Someone's going to let somebody have it. I don't know if it's going to be Mary. I don't know if it's going to be T. But let me know the generals for this situation here. Then I could put two and two together. But someone's going to say something very matter-of-factly, like, yo, okay, actually, like someone's going to put them in their place, and there's somebody who's not going to be emotionally equipped to handle that vulnerability, well, not even vulnerability, but that, like, you know, like sincerity, rather, somebody chastising them like that. And I use that word for a reason. It's because, like, you needed to hear about yourself. But as the Page of Pentacles, I mean, the Page of Cups, it's like this person could have been acting up. This person could have been operating from a low vibrational place. You got the Moon card that sits right after that energy. So yeah, you're feeling it. They're feeling it. They know that they messed up. They know that there's some type of like disconnect. Okay, like there's a gap there. Wow. Will they leave? Is she going to leave? Ooh, you're bracing yourself to. Yeah, me too. Is this going to keep on dragging? It doesn't feel as if it's going to keep on dragging because, well, then again, damn, because as soon as I said that, I saw some other things. All right, so I take that back. Yeah, it's definitely going to keep on dragging because of how immature this person is. Okay, you got the Page of Cups, and I wanted it to be so, like, I was hoping. I was like, I don't think it's going to be dragging, but as soon as I said that, they was like, say the right thing. And yeah, that was just me having high hopes. Yeah, this person is there's somebody in this situation who is very immature, and they do not know how to operate from a mature standpoint. They don't know how to step up, do the right thing, and, you know, switch it up. Okay, as the Moon is going to sit on their conscience for a while, and it's like maybe they're going to be embarrassed and try to right their wrongs or try to do some more, but they're digging themselves a deeper hole. Lord, I'm getting a lot. Let me pull one more from this deck. A couple more cards from this deck. Yeah, this is definitely going to drag out. Oh, this is definitely going to drag out. Absolutely. Somebody's going to be running from accountability. Running from getting caught. They don't want to get caught. They don't want to be told, aha, not aha, but not, okay, wrong, aha. They don't want to be told, aha. It was that kind of aha. I heard aha and I said the wrong one. Okay, so they don't want to hit the aha. They don't want someone to point fingers and be like, okay, so I knew it, so I know it's you, so you're the problem. They're running from accountability. They're doing, this situation is a lot. A little all over the place. If you ask me what's in line with this card, I said I was only going to pull a couple, and here I am all up in y'all business. Yeah, so this person definitely going to be broken up with, but they're too immature to handle just walking away. There's going to be some BS, some residual BS that comes with it because it's just going to be too much on their subconscious that they're not going to be able to just let it go. It could be some type of residual embarrassment that they feel like, okay, let me try to figure out how to right my wrongs, or let me act on it some more because I know I still have a little bit left in me. Jeez, for how long? For some time, okay? Because you got the Seven of Pentacles, and that's reaping what you sow. So, like, this is also a time card, but, like, for a while. Like, you got the Emperor right after that. So, it's like this person is stuck on moving like this. It's like it's going to be hard for them to let it go, especially because they are operating in Page of Cups energy. This is a very immature person, okay? They're clout hungry. That's what this pile says. They're clout hungry. They need somebody to validate their actions, which is why it was like them being in the Moon energy, like them not being able to let it go. It's like they need somebody to validate what they did. Like, even when it dies over, they're going to be like, and another thing, because they don't know how to freaking let it go. But yeah, they're running from accountability. All right, take it as it resonates. This energy is a little all over the place. They're definitely going to break up, but it's not going to be over just like that. Wow. That was for you, honey. That was for you, Pauline. Nidhi's current feelings for Rudra. Y'all are in separation. Okay.
Hi, guys.
Ladies' current feelings
Hi, Cook.
for
Hi,
Rudra.
Auntie.
Hi, sweetie.
What are you doing?
I'm recording a video, honey.
Oh. At home.
Yeah, it's cold over here. Niddy's current feelings for Rudra. Niddy's current feelings for Rudra. Eight of Swords. So, you're so welcome, Pauline. Yeah, I wanted to say the same thing, but I was minding my business as I was all up in your business. I was still minding my business, I promise. So Niddy's current feelings, binded, okay? Don't know how to feel. They're nervous. They don't know how this other person feels, so they don't know how they feel. All right, something could have happened in the past where judgment's a little clouded. They just don't know how to feel. All right, so if you're looking for some type of straight clarity, they don't even have it yet. All right, their brain is still a little scattered. They're just still replaying the situation. If you're being patient in the situation, then give it some more time. But as far as right now, there's not enough clarity on the table to even say. They're a little scattered. All right, so that's how they feel. Confused themselves. Star, you said message for you and your person. Star, you'd like a message for you and your person. Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to be on an up and up for you guys, okay? So if they're a little whack right now, if they're a little mundane, little, you know, stagnant, then you can expect some type of spark, some type of change. You guys receiving some type of promotion, enhancement, whatever, taking it to the next level, okay? For you and your person. If y'all are in separation, you can expect reunion because things will be turning in your favor where, you know, things will be working for you guys again. If you guys are together, you can expect you guys to, like, if you guys are just dating, y'all could expect to make it official. If you guys have made it official, you can expect to get married, have a baby, open a business together, buy a house, you know, some type of level up, some type of expansion. So expect that with you and your person. You guys are going to take it to the next level. You can expect to hear some congratulations in your near future. Harvana, you want to know when you will meet your future spouse? You've been single for some time and dealing with emotional unavailable men. When will you meet your spouse? You've been single for some time and have been dealing with some emotionally unavailable men. Dang, you got the Wheel of Fortune too. Everybody's getting the same cards back to back. When will you meet your future spouse? Very soon. Wheel of Fortune. Things that the wheel is turning right now. So you can expect to meet your future spouse very soon. You've been dealing with emotional, unavailable men. That's funny. Maybe that's the universe letting you easily weed through all the bad ones. Like, okay, you do have to put yourself out there in order to meet somebody, but at least you know exactly what you don't want, okay? You did the brave thing by staying in the dating pool and not running from, you know, all these frogs. So now you're next in line for what's actually yours. All right. So please tell you when you will meet your future spouse. Soon as hell, like yesterday, kind of soon. With the Wheel of Fortune, that's any second now. You can't even put a time on that. That's any second now. So Wheel of Fortune, things are turning in your favor. All right, literally being divinely orchestrated for you right now. Get yourself ready. Get yourself ready. Oh, you guys are so welcome. Wow, I'm all caught up. I am all caught up. Yay, I thought I was going to be scrolling forever. You are so welcome. You guys are so welcome, man. I love coming on here and engaging with you guys. I love assisting. I love helping. I love conversing with you guys, even when I'm not in the cards. But I do appreciate the cards, okay? I really, really do. That's why I love coming on here and helping you guys out with some free ones. Although I do offer my services, I do appreciate these too. Thank you for all the beautiful donations that I've received. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the engagement, the subscribes. If anybody has any questions that you want to ask me before I leave out, go ahead and ask now. If you haven't asked your free one, go ahead and get it out now if you're interested, or if you want to opt for a donation read, type in your question here. Harvana, honey, all additional insight is donation based. It's one free card per person, and anything additional is donation based, honey. So if you're open to that, then absolutely let me know now before I close out. But yes, one per person. Okay, CEO. Got you, honey. Are you meant to? Are they meant for each other? Is your relationship twin flame, soulmate, karmic?
See you later. Bye.
It's one card per person, so let me know if you want, are y'all meant for each other, or is your relationship a twin flame, soulmate, or karmic? Because those are two different, no sweetie, not right now, because those are two different questions and two different polls, okay? So let me know which one. Let me know which one. Yeah, Havana, let me know, let me know. And you too, CEO, let me know, honey. Second one, okay? Are you meant for? Is your relationship twin flame, soulmate, or karmic? Okay. Oh, I had a few cards. Okay. I had a few cards fall out, but that's too many. Okay. Six of Wands. Ooh, I just want to take you out and show you off. I don't know what part of the world you're in, and if you even know that song, but that's the song that it reminded me of. Yeah, it seems as if this person wants to. Not karmic, soulmate, twin flame. Okay, definitely your person. Definitely twin flame energy. Yes. Sorry, I was about to drag it, but yes. Definitely not karmic, definitely soulmate, twin flame energy. With the Six of Wands, this is somebody who wants to show you off. Y'all are allowed to live out loud, love out loud. Anybody could see. You want the world to witness, because y'all will be a great example of what true love is, of what divine love actually is, okay? Live out loud and proud, yes. Will you and T be together on New Year's Eve? Let's see, Gail. Will you and T be together on New Year's Eve? Seven of Swords. So it's looking like, I got so much from that one card. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is this a, try to put that in, I don't care. It's okay. Is this a sneaky link? Is it? Because if so, like is no one supposed to know? Is this something that no one knows about? I'm seeing a little bit of sneakiness here. This is also a card of deception, but I'm not really getting that with this. I'm not getting that, you know, someone's going to be like, oh yeah, we'll link, and then they lied and then they actually don't show up. I'm getting like, oh, this is going to happen, and we had to like be a little bit like sly or quiet so that this can happen. Yeah, I'm feeling that this is going to happen. You guys are going to be together on New Year's Eve. It's just that he might surprise. Got it. That makes sense. I was just like, what's the sneaky energy? What's the slyness? Y'all not supposed to be together. It's on a hush hush, but there's some type of hush hush here, and it's because he's not telling you, I guess. But yes, y'all will be together, and it'll be a lot of like walking on eggshells or tiptoeing around so that the cover's not blown. But yes. You're welcome. You're so welcome. All right, guys. So that is it. I don't think I've received any more donation-based questions. Is that all for the free ones before I close out? Hi. Hello, honey. Langa. Hi, Langa. Do you have a question before I close out? I would like to make sure everybody gets their one free question in before I close out. Or if anybody would like to ask any additional questions, go ahead and do so as well. Those are donation based. I just want to remind you guys, and that info can be found in my description. Yes, you sure may. What's the question you'd like to ask, honey? You feel twin flame with her? Yeah. Yeah. With that Six of Wands, it was definitely giving that. Hello, purified soul. Welcome, and thank you for your like. Thank you for all of you guys' likes and engagements and hearts, whoever's blowing me up right now. Thank you. Coffee's done. I don't even know what I'm trying. Well, you would like a card about your relationship? Sure. Okay, but Lenga, you would have to do one question, okay? So let me know which question you want. Because it's one free card per person, which means like one question per person. I just want to be fair across the board. Second question, okay. You said, will you guys get back together? So you want to know if there is room for reconciliation. Eight of Pentacles. So self-mastery, right now you guys are to be working on yourself. All right, self. All I hear is self. Looks like single season for me. But yes, you guys are to be working on yourself. Self-mastery. All right, so yeah, it's not giving right now. It's not giving at all, really, but definitely not right now. You guys are to be mastering yourselves. All right. CEO, you sure can. They're just donation based, honey. All additional insight is donation based. That info can be found in my description. There's a link for PayPal, and there's also my handle for Cash App. Be mindful though that when you do donate, if you choose to donate, it's not just a one card pull. I'm pulling multiple cards from multiple decks and getting as much insight as I need as a token for your donation. All right? I feel like that's an equal energetic exchange. Purified Soul, you want to know how Prince is currently feeling towards you. How is Prince currently feeling towards you? You're welcome, Langa. How is Prince currently feeling towards you? You got the Three of Swords.
He said he was almost done.
I'm almost done right now, honey bunny. I promise, okay? Do you need something?
No, just one.
Okay, baby. I'm coming in a second. Oh my gosh. Sweet pea, you're going to be chilly. Prince is apprehensive. Prince is, I don't even want to say on the fence. Prince is disappointed. Yes.
Is there after coffee ice cream?
Yes, sweetie. I'll give it to you in a second, okay? A little disappointed, okay? There's heartbreak here. So this is how Prince feels towards you. Like, very disappointed, like upset, like let down. All right? CC Marie. Hello, you're like new sub. Thank you for subscribing. And like 38, thank you so much for your beautiful likes. I'm so grateful. I really am. You're Cindy Ali. Okay, you would like to know how does Christopher feel about you? Okay, you want to know how Christopher feels about you. How does Christopher feel about you? Seven of Cups. Christopher has a lot on his mind about you. He feels a lot about you, okay? His head is in the clouds when it comes to you. He would be the little boy in the back of the classroom who was like disassociating from the work and just doodling in a corner, writing your name in hearts. There's a lot on his mind. And I'm seeing that as a positive thing, especially looking at all these things in the cups. It's like abundance, okay? It's like not only is she this, she's this, she has this going on, this. And it's thinking about you in a considerate way, okay? And also in admiration. There we go, okay? So how does Christopher feel about you? Lots on his mind, adores you, admires you. You want to know how your coworker viewed the text you sent her. Hello, Smiley. How did your coworker view the text you sent her? Knight of Cups. Ooh, flattered. Knight of Cups is somebody who's like, what's the word I want to use? Knight of Cups, charming, okay? So like, oh my goodness, like, You know, like I don't even know what the words for that are. It's just like, like I said it already, flattered, charmed. So Knight of Cups is definitely a charming card, okay? Super excited. Put butterflies back in their tummy. I don't know, maybe they haven't felt this in a while. I don't know why I said it like that. But Knight of Cups, those are romantic feelings that someone wishes to approach you with, you know? So not only do they feel this way, you know, they want to back at you. They want to hit you with the back at you. Wow. Wait, hold on. This is the message you sent your coworker. Are you interested in your coworker? Because if not, then they just received it well. But I am getting heavy energy of like flirtation here. Is it on that level? Because if so, charmed they are. Yes, yeah, they feel okay. I felt it. You're welcome, Cece. You're so welcome. Okay, Smiley, you said, how does Tanya feel about you? How does Tanya feel about you? 8 of Wands. You're going to be finding out very soon. 8 of Wands. Straight up, they say you're going to be hearing from her. Expect communication from Tanya very soon. Could be a text, could be a call within the next 5 minutes, within the next hour. It's going to be something that happens very fast. Something that you were not expecting. Like, dang, that was fast. You just said it. 8 of Wands is fast communication. All right, so you don't even have to ask me. Tanya's going to tell you herself. 8 of Wands is communication. So, this is something that happens fast, like it's timely as well as communicative. So she will tell you very soon, straight up. Havana, honey, you asked the question already. It's 1 card per person. It's 1 card per person, and any additional insight is donation based, okay? If you click the description, locate my PayPal information. I accept currency from 20 different countries, I think. Or you can find my Cash App handle. If you are in the U.S. and you have access to Cash App, then you can go ahead and donate via Cash App. But until then, honey, I cannot answer any additional insight because I need to keep it fair for everybody. So if you're interested in donating, let me know. But other than that, I think I've scrolled all the way down to the bottom and I've got everybody's question. So yeah, usually when I do that, and I've been on, you know, pretty long enough, that's when I hit the exit speech. Yep, so because I don't see any more engagement, I'm going to go ahead and hit that exit speech. So this is probably maybe the 6th time that I've tried to hit the exit speech. But I think we've really reached the bottom here. And I want to thank everybody so much for chiming in, rocking with me. Thank you for all your questions, engagement. Thank you for your likes, subscribes, getting me on the algorithm, getting me out there. Thank you for your shares, expanding. Yes, Philip, I'm glad too. But expanding this community that we've built together. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you for your words. I really truly appreciate like the compliments and like the grace, the kindness, the compassion. I love great character. I really do. So like, I'm so grateful that you guys be hitting me with that. Just want to say it. All right, yes, if you guys are actually into tarot, like you guys actually come onto YouTube and watch it and you wasn't just interested in a free read, I do want to invite you guys to my channel. Go ahead and look at my videos and my shorts if you're interested in my past lives, okay? But I do have readings on there. If you look at the title and it resonates with you, go ahead and click it and enjoy the vid. All right, if it resonates with somebody else in your life or you just want to go ahead and share, go ahead and share it with them. That'll definitely help me out a lot, and I will absolutely appreciate it. Wow, Philip, that's crazy because I was just hitting the exit speech for like the 6th time today. I'll be generous though if you have a question, because I know you said you was going to come back on and ask later, but I will lock in for you if you have a question right now. If you have a question, I have more than enough time to go ahead and answer it. All right, if not, I am closing out. Let me know as I finish off the speech though. All right, yes, what else have I not said? Thank you for the likes. Oh, right, if you're still here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and click that notification bell so you're always notified when I come on and I do things like this. Look out for the posts that I post, because I'm going to get a lot more interactive now and actually be posting. But before, I was always encouraging you guys to go ahead and hit that notification bell, because I wasn't posting when I would come on these lives. But I think now I'm going to be a lot more verbal and just let you guys know, depending on what it's on, depending on what's going on. I usually don't like to let you guys know because these are free and I do offer my services. It's kind of like you catch me when you can. And aside from this, if you are interested in my services, go ahead and hit my email, reesrising@gmail.com. Allow up to 48 hours for a return time, although the return time might be a little bit more prompt. If you're interested in any spiritual insight, okay, I would like to first thank you for choosing me as your spiritual guide, for not your spiritual guide, well, spiritual guidance, for seeking your spiritual insight for you. My apologies, this is a very long and drawn out. It's only long and drawn out because it's the 6th time I'm doing it. But yes, yeah, overall, thank you guys so much. All right, I don't see any more questions. I think I reached the end. I will catch you guys next time. All right, love you all. Have a great holiday season. I think I'll catch you guys before the holiday season has commenced. But all right, I love you guys very much. Bye.